Okay, welcome everybody to the platform. Today is another day. Today is the Convo section. So the Convo with Ghanaians. I welcome each and every one of you, guests or panelists on the platform. Welcome.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having us.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing good, and I hope everybody is doing great as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Great.
fine. Thank
By
you very
His
much.
grace, we are fine. Is there any problem, Rush? Oh.
The Russian people
Mm,
also have problems. Ghana, I'm online.
I think the
Yeah.
network.
The network is always a problem.
Mm,
You can't rely on it.
Mhm.
Ghana, say, yeah, your network and then you're stable.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. And your crowd.
It appears it's online.
Okay, first of all, me boosting morale with this video before we get to the reaction videos we are going to react to. So if you are new, but if you are new, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and my watching or comment section.
Obi sorry say adeɛ bi ɛkɔ so na wɔnom anka a wɔbɛkɔ dɛm bi wɔ n'adaka mu no na ɛhyɛm wɔn ɛyɛ pressure group ɛyɛ hyew boku a from Apex Citizens of Ghana na wɔn atwerɛ krataa ɛde akɔma nananom badwa a ɛwɔ ɔman mu National House of Chiefs sɛ wɔn nyɛ hwehwɛmu ɛmfa Nigerian bi a wɔfrɛ no Chukudi, His Royal Majesty Chukudi kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ Nigeria hempɔn ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu ɛneɛ Nigeria fo hunu a ɔga katakata ɛka alo ɛka abɔ ezemo na ese baabi ewudi ama no sɛ ntaade akɛse atwa wiem frɛdɛ wɔn nso wɔn ahwɛ a sɛsɛ kura deɛ nananom ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu ekuo agye no ato mu a yagizɛte no dendendenden National House of Chiefs wɔn kɔ nhyiamu a wɔka ho ebi na wɔn sɛ sɛbi obi ntumi firi ne mɛn mu ɛmɛgye obi man wɔ so kaagyi ɛnsa mɛpempam ntaade ntwe dɔm frɛ dɔm nyi n'akyi sɛ twɛboye mo nso mɛ na mo ntam kyiriɛ nsim so.
Yeah, per se, stop on from our festivals now, or your baby this coming September. And at the way I portray the king of the Igbos, king or Kwan so king, no king or kings that we know in this country, they've all been gazetted here. National House of Chiefs. Your one more paramount chiefs, a show must say, a bit say, oh, 2 for Santehine, a Yagbon Wura, a Mampusi, oh, your some traditional rulers, or more paramount chiefs, a show must say. And the paramount chiefs and Cassan, your sub chiefs. It will also all your king or met saying, but no share Nasi and us, maybe a Nasi free, a Ghana, a money big king in Ghana. The policy or the go to the traditional ye. They say, I him for no Usisi, I him for in what ways. So, on Baba Shan, I saw out of allegiance, Amano, and yes, no, now you king. What I say now, who came from a different tribe in a foreign land, foreign country. Also, we king were high. I'll say if you it may be petitions. Yeah, more obi man before you crew in fact. Who you king where and yet a drew baby cry kra na ye pese ye de no kokko na ya ho boa enso ye ba ye gu so ma enipa nkomu for eba how your representatives all Nigeria ko Nigeria sisi ya Nigeria se pese ba Ghana ha no enya agro e na ko social media won ta ye survey bi 3 countries ya Nigeria for pese o mo koso o mo say Ghana, Canada, UK sisi Canada, US kan ba Donald Trump ne ma na o ye chama ase o ma eti no o mo dudu no a obi a pese o ba Ghana ha now look at Nigeria's population which is over 200 million eti en fa na say emu 30 million po pese o ba Ghana e bit ni asoa o na o mu suban bi no so o mu da die wo krom ha
Endi eze kwata ho asem na wonu mu kan Dr. Edward Wilson akasa no say king de eso na nka chief kura no a enti wo akonya papa yi so te so a eso akonya konya chenchirenche akonya wa ya ba te so no
wadinde wo
enya asem ketwa wo kura de besa ha o kura na enti wansem no
fight and anger and bitterness and hate. Where did we pick it from? It makes me want to shout. It makes me want to shout. Look at the hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Igbo people in Kano or even in Lagos. We are the only people who are not welcoming foreigners. I swear, this is truth. We do not welcome foreigners. We Bachie Benin. No, they are coming to take our land. Now come back, Upano, and develop that your land. No way. Igbo man will go to another person and tell that person that their land is no man's land. But Igbo man will come to their own land and say, no, don't come to this land. You are coming to take our land. Igbo man will be shouting, crying and beating his head and shouting, you are coming to take our land, oh, you are coming to take our land, oh, you are coming to take our farmland, oh, you are coming to... But you already have occupied and you have taken other people's land, bought other people's land. We do, honestly speaking, you need to go and cast away that bitterness, that spirit on an energy of bitterness and hate on foreigners. And when I mean foreigners, it is not even only Hausas and Fulani, including the Yorubas. Including the Yorubas. We have a name for everybody that is not Igbo. We have a name for everybody that is not Igbo. Everybody that is not Igbo, we have a name for them, including the Calabar people.
And look at the problem we're facing. It's not the Hausa alone. The bigger problem we have in this world, the Yoruba is the Igbo problem. It's the Igbo problem. The maritime and then the judicial killing among the Yoruba race. Yoruba land is by the Igbos. Then when you look at the fake drug, it's by the Igbos. When you look at all the adulterated drugs too, it's by the Igbos. And when you look at all the fake things they brought from China, it's all the Igbos. And when you look at all the shops in the Yarampaja and everywhere, it's by the Igbos. And when you look at the Okotoko and all these things, even the name they are bearing in their village is different from the name they are bearing in Akure. An Igbo who did not go to school, who did not know his left from right, is selling drug in Abulegba. He's having a chemist in Abulegba. He's having a chemist in Surulere. He's having a chemist in Wajinayobo. He's having a blood bank where they sell blood and sell into the hospital in Mushin and in Yarampaja. Is Igbo people. All to bring down the Yoruba people. So the problem we have now is too enormous.
Did you guys hear them?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
staggering.
Yes, we did.
So this is what their own people are saying about them. So I don't know if anybody would like to say one or two about them.
I want to go.
Videos.
I want to start.
Okay.
I've been waiting. Good evening or good afternoon to every. It's like me nana. Yes, and so good afternoon to everyone, wherever you're from, wherever you're listening from.
Good afternoon.
I greet my people from Kenya, If you're listening, I greet my people from South Africa, from Gabon, from Gambia, wherever we have these Kenya, wherever we have these parasites who are tormenting our communities. I greet you all. And because of you guys, I'm going to speak in English. Okay. Igbos, unexamined life is not worth living. Igbos, in the Igbo, you people should ask yourself, why is it that every place you go to, nobody wants you? Don't come and gaslight us and say, hey, because you hate me, because you are bigger business people, and there are people like Ghanaians are jealous, South Africans are nobody is jealous of money ritualists. Nobody is jealous of cultists. Nobody is jealous of armed robbers. Nobody is jealous of rapists and kidnappers and scammers. Nobody is jealous of you, Igbos. Igbos say, Tom, nobody is jealous of you. You have bad characters. You have bad characters, Igbos. You have bad characters. Your parents did not raise you well. Your parents did not raise you well. How is it that you prefer money over human life? That you go at any length to go to other people's community to destroy it? If it means going through any length to do illegal things to make money, drug selling, pimping kids in South Africa, South African beautiful young kids, you are giving them drugs, you are pimping them, you are using it to do your trade. You guys are evil. 2023, when you're having your election, I paid attention to how the Yorubas were treating you in Lagos. I was the first person to raise my hand and say, oh no, what the Yorubas are doing is wrong. At the end of the day, you guys are all Nigerians. Why are they kicking you out from Lagos, telling you should go back to Anambra, Ebonyi, Imo, Abia to go and vote? What they are treating you is wrong. I didn't understand because I'm not Nigerian. But now, as a Ghanaian, you brought the bullshit to my doorstep, and now I understand how you people are. You guys are evil, demonic, satanic. You guys should stop what you are doing, because right now, you know what Ghanaians are going to do? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And so we are going to team up with the people whom we are terrorizing across the world. People from Kenya, people from South Africa, people from Gabon. Every place that you go to fuck up the community, excuse my language. We are going to team up with those people to come after you. Ghanaians, the whole world knows we have the best global reputation. We are very humble people. We are the most friendliest. Why do you think the whole diaspora, people from the Caribbean, African Americans, everybody bypasses the 54 countries and comes straight to Ghana? It's because of our characters. We have good characters. But you MFs, I'm not going to say the word because I know the thing will be flagged. When I say MF, you should know what MF means. MFs come to Ghana and you want to take our leniency to be a weakness. We are going to fight you people. You think you can use your ritual money to pay our politicians and brown envelopes and give it to our media houses and shut us up? You guys are mad. How come there's 54 countries in Africa? There's Ivorians in Ghana. There's Liberians in Ghana. There's people from Gabon, Gambia, Kenya, all in Ghana. Have you ever heard that a Kenyan has wanted to do anything bad in Ghana before? Are they invincible in Ghana? They live in Ghana and they respect Ghanaian laws. They don't break the laws. But you motherfuckers want to come into a country and break the laws, and now you want to build a kingdom? If our men are not going to do it, we, the women in Ghana, we are going to do it, because we are fighting for the future of our children. You come into a Ghana community, and I know when you came in at the end of Kufuor's end, when Kufuor was ending his presidency, started to grow wings in 2013 when the NDCs came, did your first Yam Festival. You've been doing a Yam Festival ever since. And now in September 2025, you want to go and do another Yam Festival. Munya Yam Festival, we shall see. Have you ever, 69, this is why Buzia kick you people out. You Igbo, that's why they kick you out. You come into somebody's country, you take their leniency to be their weakness. You thought Ghanaians are too timid. Ghanaians are too weak. We are not timid. We are not weak. We are just nice people, because that's how our parents raised us. And like your parents who didn't raise you well. Your parents have put in your mind that when you turn 18, by any means necessary, go to any country and go and make money, even if it's false ways. Go to any country to make money, bring it to Igbo land at Christmas, come and build your mansions, throw the money about, and call yourself chief and call yourself whatever. Why is it that 20, 30-year-old Igbo men are in Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, selling drugs to people and destroying people's lives? You think we don't know? We've gathered all the statistics. And I said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I used to like you people. And all I was like you because I watch Nollywood movies. I listen to Afrobeat. But I know that you people are evil. You are very, very evil. You don't have good intentions for Ghana. You cannot go to any country and just take advantage of people like that. You want to come and build a kingdom in Ghana. Is Ghana your country? You think you can buy the politicians and buy politicians every 4, 8 years? Power change hands. And because of you people, immigration has never been a topic for any time of revolt. But because of you Igbos, come 2028, immigration is going to be a topic. The same way immigration was a topic in America in 2024 elections. Evil is all you people do. Your parents, a Ghanaian child who comes to the city, lives in the village, comes to the city, within a year, the kid goes back to the village with a Mercedes Benz. A sensible Ghanaian parents will ask the kid, where did you get the money? An Igbo parent will never ask that. An Igbo mother will take the wrapper, put it on the floor, roll it over the wrapper, praising God. God has blessed my son. Even though in the back of their mind, they know that they got it through money ritualism or selling drugs or in Indonesia or Malaysia. What type of people are you, Igbos? Why are you testing people's life like that? Are you from Satan? You claim to be God's chosen people from Israel. You are mad. God's children doesn't act like that. You claim you worship God. You don't worship God. You worship Mammon. Go on Google and type in what Mammon is. MMON. That's whom you worship. You're going to disrespect Ghanaians. Your showers are all over. Your showers are all over Ghana. Every region, 16 regions. Igbo showers are all over the place. And then they'll take a videotaping themselves, insulting Ghanaians. Oh, Igbos, you don't know what you... Ghanaians, you know how our characters is. When you do something, we take a look, we pay attention. But when you piss us off, as you guys have done now, we will show you Pepe. Because of you, I'm about to start a YouTube. Because of you people. And I'll be blasting you back to back on that YouTube. You can flag me. I can go to rumble.com. I can go to Patreon. You cannot do anything. I am coming for you, Igbos. I used to like you. I don't like you anymore.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Okay. All right. Ceasefire. Who wants to go? Get on the floor next.
To come in and calm the situation down a little.
Yeah, Madam Beck, please come in.
The question is, what were we talking about? What the other groups?
Yeah, their own people's perception about them.
Yeah, the perception about Igbos. There is a saying that there's no smoke without fire. I used to have a different attitude, up until recent. In every society, there are bad apples. So, you have to take not be so zealous or not be so heightened by your sort of sentiment or your thinking of them. But in recent years, I've changed my view. These people have taken us for granted. They've taken our generosity, our kindness. Which is true. Like said, parents have brought us up. There's a saying in our language, which I personally don't even want to use. In fact, no memory more. I hope we'll be to say something we don't need them. Waba into somebody's land to hustle. What you happen people do? You claim it's all along within a short time you find a Ghanaian woman you married, be having your life. No Ghanaian hustle you. But in the meanwhile, while the Ghanaians are sitting there minding your own business, you have sat there and calculated how you're going to entrench your community within them. Say, doing it in the right way. Some of the
please check your mic in.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly now. Yeah.
Okay. I said, okay, sorry. Some of the writings that I've read coming from their end, this person calling himself Igbo King, they talk about integration, how the whole of there was one writing that recently I looked up, somebody wrote it, and that person I suspect is coming from their side. I should have made a note now. I've forgotten some of the words he used that sort of still boggles my mind now. Integration, how we should not be the people complaining about their behavior are hateful, and how we have to foster some sort of cohesiveness. But your actions and everything you're doing is not talking about you using these words, but your actions is not showing that. You claim you've acquired land to build your own community. And the way that person wrote that thing, it's not just one land. He said they have acquired lands. He mentioned a specific area. From there, they said they have acquired lands within. Are you listening?
Yeah. To do justice to what you're saying, let me play the video you are talking about. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
The video coming.
In this school for us to learn Igbo, we appreciate it so much. Thank you. It is good because it makes me understand my own language. Now I can speak Igbo even in Ghana. I like Eze for bringing this school to us. God bless you.
Eze beautiful. Thank you for bringing this school to us. It means so much. Now I can speak Igbo even in Ghana, and I can understand it more. For me, it is good to me, and I like it, so it will stay.
My name is Ikena Oji. I like this school because it's helping us learn our language. Before, I don't speak Igbo.
Leaders from Igbo as a nation from the Nigerian state deserves more. The father of all projects on his mind is the establishment of the first Igbo town in Ghana, and of course, the first in the world.
If you look around the world, apart from in Virginia, they have Igbo village in Virginia. They created it by putting the antiques, the antiquities of Ndibo there. You can come there, kind of archive of Ndibo. But I'm creating Igbo village, which has never happened in the history of the world among the Igbos in the world. As I'm talking to you, I've acquired 50 acres of land, that is 250 plus of land, along the Flower Road, that is at Old Ningo area. But along that road, it's right on the road, I acquired 250 plus of land. My reason of acquiring this land is to build Igbo village in Ghana. I call it Amandi Igbo in Ghana. We'll build a village where we're going to build the palace of Igbo there, a huge palace. We'll build Igbo town hall there with about 2,000 capacity chairs and 100 rooms guest house. The essence of this guest house is most of the times our governors and our Igbo great leaders do come to Ghana. They always go with their entourage. If they come to Ghana, their entourage will see where they will lodge for free of charge, maybe for a day or two. Most of their visits, it doesn't take more than 48 hours or 24 hours. They stay there free of charge, and they know that, yes, this is what they have benefited from the Igbos living in Ghana. Again, our people that have accommodation problem and all that will come there at least for 2 or 3 days before they can get a out of the country, or those that come into the country, in one word or the other, will have accommodation of 100 rooms guest house. We will also, in the palace of the Igbo, we'll also have apartment there for for special guests like governors and ministers. And in future, I know that we, the Igbos, will provide president in Nigeria. And I know that the president that will rule Nigeria at time to come must be an Igbo man. And one day, by the special grace of God, he also going to be part of those that are going to lodge at the guest house there in Igbo village. In that Igbo village, my good brother, what I want to do there is we'll create streets there. We'll create streets that will represent the names of the ancient Igbos. We'll create the street that will bear the name of Sambakwe Street. That's the ex-governor of Imo State. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, the first president of Nigeria. We'll create a street that will bear the name of Zongo. We'll create a street that will bear, of course, the name of my father also, Zemaladi Henetu. And all the great Igbo leaders that they have gone, and those are present, will create streets in their name that will represent them in Igbo village in Ghana. And this Igbo village in Ghana, every Igbo man all over the world have right to come there and buy property. Either you want a plot of land or 2 plots of land to build your dream house. We're also going to build tall buildings of maybe 6th floor or 7th floor. We'll sell them flat by flat. And we will have a single entrance in this Igbo village. When you come in there, you know you're coming into Igbo village in Ghana. From there, Igbos will expand. We will build markets there. Igbo market will represent there. Igbo school will be built there. We will create transport section there also. We will create what we call Ezigbo Garden. In Igbo language, you call it Mbala Ezigbo. Ezigbo Garden meaning where we create about 4 plots of land. We use 4 plots of land for that, for Ezigbo Garden, where we're going to plant yam, plant all the trees, all the leaves you can get in Igbo land. Okwa, ube, akubeke, mtoroba, oha, we're gonna also plant yam there. We'll plant ube there. We'll plant all these things so that at the time of New Year Festival of Ezigbo, we'll go to the Mbala there. We'll go to the garden there to get our New Year Festival. In there, you will see that yes, that the Igbo tradition is really representing here.
His acceptance by his people and the recognition of his throne made the Ga Traditional Council from the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana inducted him as a member of the Traditional Council in Ghana. With this induction, His Highness Dr. Ambassador Ihenitu became the first ever foreigner to have been inducted into the Traditional Council in Ghana. And that gives him the opportunity to have a seat in the Ga Traditional Council, attend Ga Traditional Council's meeting, as well as joining the council in making some policies that will affect traditional institutions in the country and beyond.
God will punish him.
Yeah, let me
continue.
Let me gather my thoughts. Just looking and listening to it. This is about the 3rd time I've listened to that, and every time I listen to him, just words fails me. If I'm not careful, I'm just going to even explode more than what Mami just did. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to compose myself and speak as best as I can. Compose myself. I mean, everything that man said there, what is all he's doing, his actions, nothing represents integrating with the Ghanaian society to me. He's basically going to bring Igbo to Ghana. And if you don't call that a kind of a nation, a nation within a state within a nation, I don't know what that is. He's going to go to the extent of
Hello, Madam Vic is off. Angie, can you continue for me?
Rush. It's a simple message I want to send to that Igbo man called himself Igbo King in Ghana. Respect. The word respect is reciprocal. And I mean, he came out and told we Ghanaians that we are uncultured. And I want to send this message back to him that he is rather uncultured. And I don't see the reason why our leaders cannot see anything wrong about this man is doing in our country, our country, Ghana. Okay. Sometimes you see this man come out and try to bring sweet words to Ghanaians. Only Ghanaians can accommodate Nigerians. Temper justice with mercy. Ghanaians are accommodating by the special grace of God. The peace in Ghana is awesome and all that. All these words. He's trying to use them so that he can get a chance to do whatever he wants to do in our country. This is an abomination. It's never done anywhere in the world. So the first day I saw this video, I was devastated and speechless when I saw that. I couldn't even sleep for the whole night. But our leaders, they don't see anything wrong about it. Okay? So right now, we've been talking. I mean, our leaders,
Yeah,
please.
Madam, please, I'll come back to you, please. Yeah,
I know my line just cut out. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah,
Our leaders, our leaders are not being proactive at all. So we are giving them the benefit of the doubt. We are not going to talk and talk and talk. This Igbo man has to be deported. He has to be deported, even he likes it or not, because he is the leader doing all these things. I mean, I don't understand this. When you think about it, you sit down and think, you can't even get a definite answer to yourself. So me, I'm not going to talk too much today because the way I am angry. I just don't want to talk too much. But my simple, message to him is to be very careful. We don't want problems in our country. We are peacemakers people. He should, know his boundaries, okay? He is not a Ghanaian. He should go back to Nigeria and do that over there. Even your own people have come out telling you to stop what you're doing. But because you are very stubborn, because you are very disrespectful, you don't want to listen to them. And if you want to see the bad side of Ghanaians, just wait. It's on the way coming. Nigeria must go. Will come if that is how he wants it. If their people cannot advise him to go there and bend the place for that man to stop that nonsense, that Nigeria must go. It's on the way coming. We can't afford to lose our country. Look at them. They look so scary. When you see them, you can see when they are a group, you can tell there's something bad going on there because they are not Christians. God is not in them. You can tell. We have to tell them that they should stop. Not even our country. They can go ahead and do it, but not in Ghana. We are not going to accept that. All Ghanaians should come out so that we will drag that man out from our country. Okay? So today I just don't want to talk too much. You see how when I'm angry, I can't even talk. Even my grandma cannot come out. It's okay. But if he's not going to listen to us, we are not going to talk too much. We are not the one to advise him. He is old enough to know his do's and don'ts. He is old enough. He's an old man. So if I can see that what he's doing is not good, why he can't see? But he's rather wants to take our country. It will never happen over our dead bodies. That is what I would say.
All right, thank you. Madam Vic.
Yeah, sorry guys, my line just cut out. Yeah, as I was saying that every action that this man I have seen so far does not talk about integrating into the Ghanaian society. He wants to bring his tribe whole into Ghana. He's going to build a community. They'll have one road. Everything he did, he was going to do for the Igbos so that the Igbos could come to Ghana. You know, at some point he said he was saying, I'm going to use my own words to interpret what he said now. He said he knows one day there's going to be an Igbo president. No, he knows one day there's going to be an Igbo president in Ghana. Yes. He knows one day. Oh, yes. He probably was going to say, but he probably quickly switched to say in Nigeria. No. Everything you're doing, you said you're going to go even as far as bringing the trees in Igbo land to Ghana. Now, you can take a day's journey on the road to Igbo land or a plane ride, which is just like about an hour away from Ghana. So why do you need to bring all these things here? Secondly, he talked about he's going to name the streets after his ancestors. I want to ask him, when our ancestors were battling, first when we were battling among ourselves, and then when we finished, we had to battle the Europeans. I want him to come and answer we the ordinary Ghanaians, where were his Igbo ancestors? Whether in Ghana or whether they were in Nigeria. So he will come, we name things after our ancestors to honor them, or a great person that done something for the community. He should come and tell we the Ghanaians, what has the Igbo community done for us? For him to come carry his own village or his own people. This man is a magnet for the people to come in. He come in, they facilitate everything for them. He has no genuine intent for Ghana. Everything he's talked about is about separation, separation, separation. He's going to build a state within a nation, a sovereign nation for that matter. Not even a state within even his own country, but a state in a foreign land, a sovereign foreign land. I mean, listen, then he said, also, I just want to conclude on this. He said, we are going to build, what did he say? Oh, you throw me off now. He said, yes, and from there, the Igbos would expand.
From there, the Igbos will expand. Yeah.
And that's when I was going to come on to before my line was cut off. Then the write-up that I read, the person who wrote it, I assume is a man, he said, we have bought a land here, blah, 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 and that's why you people are up in arms about. And we have also acquired land within the regions. He said that within the regions. So within the regions, he's going to have Igbo community all over. So that is where he meant that Igbo would expand. Se si awuko ye kurasi donko bia ala tenisha ho. Many times ye Igbo ni. Until they've started. Now we Ghana for no ediana upesa wuye wenya na Ghana for dowa na Ghana for domo na Ghana for nya akoma pe mamo. Who was such a bad intent efa wo mu ho a no mo so ti so ye do. Na ye ma me nom ne papa no mo ka che se do hogwo no sa no mo kan ya na. Ohogwo a won do na oba bekun. Odhogwo a de bi obetu afiri wo asase so no se ene ma me mo ma ntu afiye. Sa hogwo we de ni kwase ye do no. Manuesi because my brother's going up. Take my lead.
All right, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Ben.
Hi, Rash. I think our sisters have said it all. But I will come in from another angle. Just looking at the video and the revelations that comes with it, it tells me that there is a well-planned strategy that is being rolled out, and that is what we are seeing being presented by this man who called himself the king. And there are two things. The first one is, in their strategy, I believe that they've got interested parties. Like, when I say interested parties, what I mean is they've identified certain individuals and institutions within Ghana that they are going to target. And the second one is population, because all the things he was talking about, the building of a school and the settling of Igbos from across the world coming into his so-called Igbo village, that is never happening anywhere in the world. What I think he's doing is he's building numbers in terms of head count. Now, to sabotage or to overtake any nation or kingdom or country, that is what you do. Without fighting, this is exactly what you do. First, have a strategy and align yourself with the people in power. Second, increase your head counts. Now, when you're able to do these two, all you're doing is slowly you are going to push your people to replace those that has been identified as people in authority. And as if you can see, what they're doing is very, again, very strategic in the sense that they are also establishing economic power. So when you have economic power, definitely you will be controlling, you will have power over institutions. And when you have the numbers, again, when it comes to let's vote, let's choose a leader, definitely because of the numbers, you will have advantage. And Ghana, I think we, for some reason, our leaders don't see danger when it's coming, because somebody sitting out in public and telling you all these, and yet we're still happy granting him all the things that he wants, to an extent that he's even got a group of security men wearing military uniforms and armed, and these guys have no batch numbers. I don't know if you've observed, they don't have any ID on them. So can the Igbos tell me that this persona is something that can be found in America, in the UK, in Germany, in wherever places they've been mentioning? Can they tell? Can
So
they
you
tell us
see,
that that's the case?
not to cut you, but he said something. He said this is first of its kind, meaning Ghana is the only country that is allowing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think you're.
Do you get my point?
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. Yeah. So like you rightly said, this is a clear, I think it's a clear planned strategy that is being rolled out right in front of our eyes, and we are watching and supporting it. And thank God that some group of people like Apex picked this up and started something to stop this nonsense. They will call it hate, they will call it envy, they will call it jealousy, but I don't see that. If they want to call Ghanaians any name for defending their land and their culture and their people, I don't think we should let that deter us from defending ourselves. I think this guy, all the plans he's got is great, and it can only be great for Igbo land. He should send it there. Ghana doesn't need it. We will welcome people like him. We welcomed him. We gave him a chance to have life, and over time, this is what he wants to pay back. He thinks that when you give people liberty to have life, it means that you are a fool, so they can take you for a ride. And that's exactly what they're doing. They are not worth giving them that chance anymore. They have shown their true character. All they want is dominate, dominate, and dominate. They don't bring anything that will benefit anyone else but themselves. We can't live with people like that. Unfortunately, we need to be strict on this. They have to take their dominance and selfish persona back to Igbo land, and the government should step in and make this swift before things get out of hands.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Kwame.
Yeah, bro, Rush.
Yeah.
I think my fellow brother and sisters have said most of what I was going to say, but then I'm going to add a few to what they've already said. You know, these people, they are trying to use the same tactics as the white man when the white man first came to Africa. You know, when the Portuguese first came to Africa, apparently, when they started the silent trade with the chiefs in Elmina. In fact, they started with the chiefs in Ahanta before they got to Elmina, Ahanta. And then they suggested to the chief that, can you please give us land? You know, instead of us always going and coming, it takes about 6 months for the round trip and stuff like that. Why don't you give us some land so that we'll build a warehouse here? And then we'll come and put the goods here so that it will shorten time, it will quicken trade and stuff like that. And the chief looked at them and told them that, look at you people. Look at the house that you've built on the sea. Look at your clothes. You expect us to give you our land. If we give you people our land, you people will conquer us because you people are too intelligent for us. You are too, advanced for us. I'm sorry, I cannot give you any land here. And so because of that, the white people left that Ahanta area and came to Elmina. And the stupid chiefs in the Elmina agreed and gave them land. What did they build? The Elmina castle. What did they use that castle for? Murder, rape, name everything. That's every evil that you can name on the planet. That's how it all started. And this is the exact thing that the Igbos are doing. Look at the guy's throne. You've come to somebody's land. Somebody has given you some space to build your house. Look at the throne that you've built in your house. The Gamanche that gave you that land. Has he even got that throne in his throne house? And you, Gamanche, you don't see this as a threat. You understand? They come with this divide and rule tactics, trying to bribe our politicians and people in power, like the chiefs and stuff like that, to establish themselves, and then pit them against we, the indigenes. This is exactly how the white man did, divide and rule tactics. And that is exactly the same rule book they are using. We are not going to allow this to happen. If Gamanche and the Ga people are going to tolerate it, we, the rest of Ghana, we shall not tolerate it ever. How can you come on would Mahama, would he open his door and just allow everybody to be trooping in just like that? No, that's why everybody has got a gate and door in front of their house. Who allows their country? Who opens their borders and just allows everybody to troop in? Every Tom, Dick, and Harry. We don't know whether they are murderers, they are criminal. I mean, you see their faces and you can tell straight away this guy is a criminal, this guy is a thief. You look at them, they're all you know what I mean? And we've allowed these people to just enter our country freely. No checks, nothing. Now we are giving them a chance to establish plant roots in Ghana. And they say, it shouldn't happen. How can you come and say you are come to create streets in the name of the ancient Igbos? There's going to be only one entrance into the place. That means no other tribe or anything can enter there apart from you Igbos. How the hell can that happen? Which other country can that happen in? We are not going to tolerate this.
So isn't that somehow something similar to apartheid?
Yes,
it's exactly
segregation.
in a different form, trying to
Yeah.
build a nation in a nation. How can you? I mean, you understand? And we've got these stupid chiefs. Who? I mean, I saw a video of him pouring libation and killing a ram. How can you come and pour
Yeah.
libation and stuff like that to your gods or somebody else's land which already has its gods? And our chiefs are sitting now allowing this to happen. How can a stranger come and be pouring? Which gods is he pouring that libation to? The Ghana gods or what? And
He's Igbo
when you
God.
look at their culture, it's scary. That
Yeah,
red
he
and
says that.
hominin and yeah, Charlie, wait, juju for that. When I look at them, everything about them makes me scared. We can't live with these people. Mr. Mahama, if you don't want to listen, then we shall take action into our hands and then you shall listen. And when the action starts, nobody can determine how it's going to end or nobody can determine the form that it will take. This is Kokoko to Mr. Mahama. Do the needful. Listen to the agitations of the citizens. We said, stop this man from parading around claiming to be His Royal Majesty, His Royal Highness. He's not born of any royal blood. He's just a stupid individual criminal that's just parading
Oh
around
no,
in Ghana. And then we've got stupid.
let's mind our words, please.
We've got
No,
some.
let's
Okay,
mind our words, please.
I'm going to use some kind of. We've got some asinine leaders kowtowing to this charlatan, this
Eh,
idiot. Even in Nigeria, he can't go and call himself a king in Nigeria, his own Nigeria. He can't go and call himself a king there. And then we are allowing this to happen in Ghana. No chance. I rest my case. Let somebody else to carry the torch.
all right.
No, let me just add a little.
I want
Everybody's
us.
talking. No, I just wanted to add a little bit
Yeah.
because I lost
Okay.
my
Okay.
flow at the beginning. I mean, I was going to say that, he said he's going to bring his, even as much as trees from Igbo land to plant there. Every tree he was mentioning, I don't know what kind of trees they are. Secondly, he's going to bring his yams to there to plant, and he'll plant the yams there. So he will use that for. So this man, at no point does he want to integrate into the Ghanaian
With us
society.
Ghanaians,
No, he doesn't. He
you know,
doesn't.
he wants to
And
build his own community in
and he
our
wants to
peaceful,
go
something that our forefathers have fought for.
yeah, and then go and replicate it somewhere else within the country again, as they
Yeah,
claim they're for private lands. And
in all the
then
regions.
what even shook me, what hurt me was I'm going to be giving names of my great Igbo ancestors, which I don't know.
Exactly. How dare you? Which of our forefathers fought for Ghana?
Okay. All right, Brash, carry on.
Okay. So I guess you guys are aware of those Biafra guys who were arrested in the Achimota forest some time ago.
Yeah, I heard about
Right?
them. Yeah, what
Yeah.
happened?
Okay, so they got arrested and all that. This is what I think after the arrest, the Igbo king was accused by Igbos in the diaspora that he's the one who gave them out for them to be arrested. And the Igbo king came out to clear that issue. I want us to listen to it and give our submissions on that.
Okay, cool.
My fellow Igbos all over the world, I am your son, your brother, His Royal Majesty as a Dr. Ambassador Chukwu Judy to Igbo here in Ghana. By the special grace of God, I've been here for many years, and I've been the king of Igbo community here in Ghana for 9 years now.
And one of my core values is to promote Igbo culture as a traditional ruler and also bring the Igbos and Ghanaians very close as a host nation. At the same time, to defend every Igbo man in all sectors here in Ghana to the best of my knowledge. And I've been doing the best I can. Recently, by the special grace of God from this office, I was able to help to release over 541 Nigerians, mostly Igbos. 98% of them are all Igbo sons and daughters, held by Ghana immigration for one or two reasons of documentation. I did the best I can. I fed them and also cater for transportation to take them home. Many of them that I did. Not only this, and many of them that are stranded do come here and support them. You might be reading about me in the internet and things that I do, practical things that I do to support our people. And I've traveled to many countries, many regions here in Ghana to bring our people, more especially Igbos, to the closeness of the host nation of Ghana. And in extension, Nigerians, I am the king of Igbo community, sitting on the comfort of Igbo throne, but also in extension to supporting every Nigerian with the little I can, because I cannot support everybody, but I cannot do all. And I am a very true Igbo man, pure Igbo man, mother Igbo, father Igbo. I am from the eastern part of Nigeria. In every ramification, every Igbo man is a Biafran. As long as we are Igbo, we are Biafran. And we are doing the best we can to support each other in terms of business, in terms of love, in terms of peace, in terms of unity among each and every one of us. And I'm defending all Igbos in this country, God, the best I can. But recently, just on Sunday, I had an information that Igbos were arrested here having IPOB meeting. And before you know it, on Monday, but 21 women come here that their husbands were arrested. 13 were carrying their children behind them. And I woke up to do the best I can to see what the problem is all about and get freedom for our people to know what the problem is all about, why the Igbos are arrested. I am doing the best I can. And surprisingly, today, I received information from more than 1,000 areas, more than 1,000 sources that Sunday best to care for, and another person again, Comrade Alfred. They are putting in the internet that His Majesty, is in Igbo Ghana, arrested, connived with Nigeria government, connived with Ghana government to arrest the Igbos here in Ghana that are having IPOB meeting. I want to let you know that that is not true. My enemies are using my name against, my enemies are using this against me. My enemies are trying to bring my name
to mud, but I want to let you know it will not work because I am standing for the people of the Igbos. I'm standing for the people of Nigerians. I am standing also for the peace and the unity of Ghana and Nigeria. Please, this information is never true. Ask the Igbos in this country, Ghana, since these people were arrested. I am the only Igbo man that has gone to know what the problem is all about. So, and also did the best I can with the two nations, with Ghana government and Nigeria government, to know the possible best that freedom will be given to our people for them to be released from the problem. So anybody that is writing this in the internet is just writing lies. It's never true. So please be aware that this is just for somebody to rubbish my name, and that is never true. God bless you. You can make inquiry to every Igbo.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hi, Rush.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Raj.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yes, Raj.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about what he was saying? So it's like after the arrest, they tried their best to get the people freed.
Mm-hmm. He's talking all nonsense. Everything, this guy, everything that comes out of his mouth is just pure nonsense. Pure nonsense. Matter of fact, him and his whole sub chiefs, all of them look like illiterate to me. Like they've almost school rather. Their whole being. To me, all they are wearing is masquerade costumes, parading themselves to be whatever the hell they are. For people who don't know what IPOB is indigenous people of Biafra. So those are the freedom fighters in Nigeria who are trying to say, they're not allowing them to be president, and Nigerians are picking on them. So they want to exit from, kind of like we had Brexit in the UK. They want an exit from Nigeria so they can restore their Biafra back. But like I said, because of their evil ways and their diabolical ways, nobody trusts them. Nobody trusts Igbos. They go to places, they want to overtake them. They go to retail areas, they want to overtake them. In all 36 states in Nigeria, that's what they do over there. Everybody knows them. Into the Nigeria phone, I didn't understand. Back in the day, I didn't understand. I was like, oh, this is unfair. How come that since they got their independence since 1960, it's all Fulanis who have had been their leader, except for Jonathan Goodluck and now Tinubu? How come that's the Igbos, at least for once too, they can, but there's a history behind there. They've done things in the past that have made people do not trust them. Now, before lately, I've been doing more research and finding. I was like, oh, okay, now it's making sense. So Igbos, you guys should sit down and ask yourself, why nobody wants you in their communities? It's not like nobody's jealous of you. What are we jealous about? Are we jealous about your money ritualism, which is your hobby? We're not jealous of you. But when you go into somebody's place, you are destitute. You are suffering in your country. You come into somebody's country. They are nice. They said, okay, come and sit down. Then within a couple of years, you want to outsmart them because you think you are more smarter than the people who live in the country. The mere fact that you can even boldly say you're going to build a village and you're going to name streets in with Igbo people and this, and it's so disrespectful to the highest degree, which goes to show that Igbos deep down behind closed doors, they insult Ghanaians. They don't respect Ghanaians.
Exactly.
They can't do anything. This timid Ghanaian, they can't do anything. Can you go to America to go and say that you're going to build a community there and name the street names of your people?
Do you
Everything
know
that you
what? Do you know what one Ghanaian lady called and told me? He
Mhm,
said she's currently working in a hospital,
mhm,
and her colleague is a Nigerian. So the
mhm,
Nigerian was talking to another friend, a Nigerian
mhm,
friend who wants to
mhm,
relocate to Ghana,
mhm,
and the friend was telling her, oh, she's seen a whole lot going on in Ghana concerning, Ghanaians, like Ghanaians rising against Nigerians lately.
mhm,
So she's feeling
mhm,
some type of way coming to Ghana, relocating to Ghana and all that.
mhm,
What the friend said was, the fellow Nigerian friend who is a nurse here in Ghana said
mhm.
was, oh, these people, don't mind them. They are like dogs. They bark. The moment you
Yes,
approach them, they just
yes,
run away. That's
yes.
what.
I've heard it so many times. I've heard it so they say it all the time, all the time. You can see it in comment sections. You can they
No,
don't respect Ghanaians.
please, let me just interject a little bit. There's another way also they are putting it. If they see you as a Ghanaian, right, and they
Mhm.
do something and you are very abrasive and sharp on them, they back off and they get scared of you. They say to
Right.
you, oh, but you Ghanaians are not like this. I had it
Uh-huh.
said to me many times. You
Okay.
Ghanaians are not
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
You are. They say to me sometimes, you are not Ghanaian. You Ghanaians
Hmm.
are not like this. You are not Ghanaian. I say
Yeah.
I'm full Ghanaian.
Yeah, because Ghanaians, we Ghanaians, we are always smiling and our please and our thank you. Okay. But this is just the beginning, and I'm glad that Rush, today you said you've been getting phone calls from the youth who are now getting interested in this topic. They want to hit the streets. I'm very, 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 very happy about that. You understand? And me, I'm gonna warn all Nigerians in Ghana, be it Yoruba, be it whatever tribe that you're from, the fact that this disrespect is going on from Igbos, these same Igbos you guys have problems with in Nigeria, they are in Ghana, your host country, and they are doing this disrespect and throwing their shoulders about and all these plans that they have. And you fellow Nigerians in Ghana are quiet. Let me tell you people something. When shit hits the fan, excuse my language, all of you be affected. Because when Ghanaians rise up, that we don't want you people, we are not going to only target Igbos. We are targeting you all. Because when
We
that
don't
thing
want any
happens,
of them,
we
sister.
don't
We
want
all of
you
them should
guys
leave.
in
Let
our
all of them
country.
leave. We don't
We
want
want
any
all
of them.
of you to leave. Because since this thing happened, hardly do I see many people, many Nigerians speak. One or two, they will speak up. But most, I want to hear more people. Matter of fact, I want to see you guys hit the streets of Accra protesting that you want to. And then when your people commit crime, I want you to be the first people to snitch because whatever they're doing
Yeah,
affects you.
speaking
Do you
of
understand?
speaking of speaking of crime,
When
speaking of crime, to help you with this, let me play a video so the other panelists can join the other one and this one I'm about to play, so they make their
okay,
submissions
all
on
right.
it. So he was interviewed and was questioned about the kind of crimes, the amount of crimes Nigerians, some Nigerians are committing in Ghana, and I
Oh,
want us to listen to
oh,
this.
Rush,
Yeah,
Rush,
yeah,
Rush, me, Chawano, I want to
yeah.
tell everybody. So I've created a website and it's going to be by invitation only because I don't want these parasites to get into my website. And this website, Nigerians, if you're hearing this website that I've created, which is invitation only, is going to showcase every single crime Nigerians have committed in Ghana, South Africa, every country. Is going to be a database and it's going to list it. It'll put the name of the crime, it will be we will say what the crime is and who the person committed the crime, and then the name of the person. Obviously, the name will obviously give it away. And 9 out of 10 is always going to be an Igbo. I guarantee you that. So I just wanted you guys to know that. So, and maybe next week I'll start getting your emails so that when I make my first post, you can read them. You have 2 hours or 3 hours to read the website anytime you want to read it. So yes, I'm gathering this, data for their crimes. Yeah. Go ahead,
All
please.
right. Okay.
Oh,
One Nigerian wants to join the conversation.
oh,
A
let them come.
Nigerian.
Should we let it?
Mama,
Should we let him in?
Oh, let him in. Let him in.
Or did you drop him? Let's just see
That's
what he's going
all.
to say.
And another Nana Kwame too wants to join. Another Nana Kwame Destiny. He too he wants to join
It's
in the
better to
chat
bring
room.
Kwame, bring the Ghanaian guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want us to listen to the interview. I want us to listen to the interview when get back.
Okay. Rush, it's not loud
His
enough.
voice,
Oh.
his
But I hope
voice
you
is
guys are
so
hearing
It's
it.
irritating.
very low. I can
It's
barely
not
hear
loud.
it.
Oh, it's the video.
Can you put your mic by the speaker?
Okay, let me. I'm coming. I'm trying to see if I can get it.
All right.
The video is very low. The volume of the video is very low.
We
Just give
can't hear
somebody
it.
what they're talking
Maybe
about.
you can explain it to us because we can't hear it. You can explain because there's no
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
What was the discussion about?
So the host was asking him if he's aware of the crimes Nigerians are committing here in Ghana. He said no, and that most of the crimes committed here in Ghana are not committed by Nigerians, and that sometimes they wrongfully tag those criminals as Nigerians. And the host was like, then why would they claim those criminals are Nigerians while they are not? Then he was
You
like,
see,
oh, but Ghanaians also commit crimes. Yeah, Ghanaians also commit crimes and all that. But
you know, I mean, this is about the third time. This one I didn't hear very well, but you
most of the times when we
explained
do
it.
that, we put there are people in with the TV. Yeah. So that was what he was saying. And
You know,
like
yeah.
he was like, then he was like, Ghanaians. There was something called, there's something, I don't know if you guys are aware of the Kiwanet.
Let me explain something, Rush. Before I start, there's somebody here called I think his name is Kwame Frankotri. He keeps saying that he said the woman is married to a Kwemada. The woman, her wife is not Kwemada. She's in Kosohima. In Kosohima, anybody can be in Kosohima. So that's why, if he's a really a Kwemada, our Kwemothers and our Hine and our Kwema, they are very well trained, they are disciplined, and they will not behave like he's doing. Even if some of them will go out of Hannah, this woman has gone. She's not a queen, she's a Nkosohima. So let's get that from mind. Anyway, I said I've heard this man about 3 occasions. This one I didn't hear very well. You told me, but another couple of occasions. One that they were in a studio, there were 2 of them. There was him and another Igbo guy vehemently defending Igbos, because the reporter was insisting upon them that a lot of the crime that also often being committed by Nigerians, they were Igbos. Wow, they even said to the man, as far as they even want to go to the police station, the police should allow them to go to the police station to question the person, not even just by the name.
I remember that video.
You do, yeah. Go and speak to them so they can tell by the accent that he's Igbo.
He said anytime the police arrest a Nigerian, they are not sure that criminal is a Nigerian, and that they should call on them to come and verify.
No. He didn't say Nigerian. He says Igbo. He said because he said he wanted to hear the accent. They even want to hear the accent to know, because by speaking to them, they would tell whether they are who they say they are or not.
Which countries security agencies allows you, like, gives you that?
Well, you see, that's what I mean. They've taken us for so cheap, it's so sad. Another thing I'm going to say about him saying that the police are saying that these people are Igbos or Nigerians, and they are not. One thing I'll say about Ghana police, you can call them anything, but when they catch a criminal, they will investigate to say this person is who they are. They don't, do you understand me? Maybe sometimes we complain that they don't do their job right, but once they've caught a criminal, they will find out to know the name of the person, where they are from, by their own intel and information they'll pick up around the person. So I've never heard where a policeman has gone and catch a person A doing some crime, and they've got the information, then they'll come to the public and say the person is person B. I've never known them doing that. The third thing I'll say about him constantly defending criminality, 2 occasions that I saw him. One, he said that Nigeria is like a hassle place. I mean, he's basically saying Nigeria is a hard place to live. So when the people come out to Nigeria and they come and live in another people's spaces, they take the same mentality there. They want to do this, they want to do that. And then what was he saying? And that's why they react like that, and this and that. So it's like we should Ghanaians, you've gone into another person's place. They have a way, a mannerism of doing things. He's basically saying that the Ghanaians should adopt to the Nigerian way of doing things, so that we become like them and they don't complain. Another occasion too, he was defending criminality again. You see, when they come here, they don't have jobs, they don't have anything.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
So yeah, you heard that one.
They're trying to close their shops down for a while.
So that's why you see people who don't have job end up in crime. So the government should basically tell that they should change the law to suit them.
Exactly.
And this is the person that we allow in our midst. I mean, come on now. It's not for integration. It's for his own selfish and whatever he can get.
All right. Angie, come in.
Yeah, Rush. For the look of things, anytime this man come out to talk, you can see that he has no respect for Ghanaians and our leaders. Do you think this man is disrespecting we, the citizens of Ghana, but not you? He has no respect for you too. You, Mahama, and your leaders, this man has no respect for you. Because when he comes out and talk, the way he talk with, I don't know. Sometimes I can't comprehend. How come can we allow somebody like this man, the wicked man like this? You can see from his face that he has no any respect for us. Rush. Sometimes we can use some words for him, that man. Because how come your people are killing our people, and then you come out and defend them? There's not any good man who do that. And let us ask ourselves, when these people started killing our people, have you ever seen this man outside, maybe talking, doing like a press conference, talking to his people before? No. All he thinks about is, his people.
He said they formed this kinship to guide and prevent some of their people from getting into crimes and all that.
Oh, he's lying.
But yes, still I've never seen him
come out. He never. Yes, this tells you that if we sit down and we think we are good people and Ghanaians are good, that is, his sweet words. And then I see right now, you can see his people, Igbo people, they have come out. He has built a school for Ghana. Who asked this man to build a school for us?
Build a school?
He built
Nobody asked him. We don't even know his school.
He built some classrooms to join the school. The school was already there.
Yes.
And even you see the man, the stage school, The walls are not even painted. What? We have people who come there and build state-of-the-art hospitals, and most of us, did they come and demand that we give them land to build?
Some two classrooms, and then you want the whole world to think you built some school.
Yes. So let me talk. So everything this man is doing has an ulterior motive. Okay. He wants to do something for people to see. Say, oh, this man is helping Ghana. He is developing Ghana. They are not. This man has a bad intention for Ghanaians and the country Ghana. If we don't know, so I am so surprised that our leaders, they can't think. They can't read this man's mind. Me, as for me, there, I have seen him from afar. I have seen this man from afar. He has to be deported. Me, the day that I will feel happy, myself, is the day that I will see him has been deported from of our country. Because he is the one that leading his people to do the wrong thing. How come that your people will kill citizens, Ghanaians, and then you will come out and defend your people? That means you are part of it. You are part of it. All the crimes going in Ghana, this man is among them. He said they are hardworking people. They are industrious. They are this and that. Let's go and find out what kind of job this man does in Ghana. Exactly. And he had audacity, came out and tell Ghanaians that his people are feeding him. They give him money. But your people are killing. They are doing rituals. They are doing yahoo. So if your people bring you money, you have to ask them. Where do they get the money from? Okay, so this man there, me, like I said, I don't even want to talk again. All I want to see that is this man will be deported deported back to Nigeria. We don't need him. We don't need him. And he think, he has the sweet words to, to defeat our leaders, but not we, the people of Ghana. So we have to do everything that we have to do so that we can get rid of him. He is a bad man. He has no any good intention for Ghanaians or the country Ghana. And you are building your country, your village, the streets, you're going to put your ancestors. Motherfucker, your ancestors, are they from Ghana? Fuck you. Are they from Ghana? You can't even sleep. You can't even sleep. Our peace, Ghana or Ghanaians, our peace is our first priority. We want the betterment of Ghana. We don't want any commotion. We don't want any problems. We don't want to experience, fighting or war or something like that. So so he should go back to Nigeria. If he has money to build a house or school for Ghanaians, Nigerians, they need that. He should go and do it for Nigerians, not Ghana. Nobody asked him to build any school. And then last time I heard that notorious Nigeria armed robber also built a police station. It's alleged, and I stand to be corrected. We will find out if it is true. We will demolish everything that Nigerians have done in our country. We don't want anything. This man is building, a village. Do you know? Maybe he has even killed somebody to build that school. These people, look at their faces.
I said his house, so that is mansion. They should go and search it, the foundation and everything.
So we have to ban them. We have to, demolish everything that he's doing and deport him. We will never allow that village or whatever he called. If you are sensible enough, can you go to somebody's country and say, I'm going to build my city over there? When you were coming from Nigeria, you didn't see the forest. Charlie, I don't. It's okay. It's okay. But our leaders, they don't know this man is insulting them. That is.
And
Hey,
another thing too is that he keeps addressing himself
Yes,
as doctor. Doctor.
Kwame, please come in.
Yeah, as I was saying, like another thing is that he keeps addressing himself as doctor. Dr. Chukudi. This is what doctor of what? Where did he get his doctorate from?
Brakwa me ba sorry, ma me kan we
For that
nti.
we can
E ya me say
Yo.
o
for
mo
that
no.
we can
Wo ya doctor, wa utimi chetre bebre ni ama o doctor.
Hey,
You
Madam
know?
Angie.
And then
Angie, be careful.
Doctor.
Kwame, please go on.
you see, and then another thing too I've noticed is that he's trying to subvert the job of the ambassador of Nigeria to Ghana. I mean,
Well, he
Yeah,
calls himself ambassador as
I
well.
was, but how
I noticed.
how
Yeah,
could
go
the
on. Go.
immigration bypass? How could the immigration bypass the ambassador or they have this office. Oh, I've forgotten. But how could you bypass the ambassador and call
And invite
the
this Igbo
Igbo
man
chief? Igbo.
as if he
I'll only
represents the whole
understand
of Nigeria.
if you are trying. Yes. Meanwhile, he is for only a sect. So I'll only understand if you are trying to tell me, okay, you've identified that those committing crimes are Igbos. That's why you are pointing. I don't know if you understand me. If you
Yeah.
are calling
Exactly.
you out
Yeah.
here to come and answer, yeah. Because I don't understand. Aside that reason, I don't know for what reason would you call this man instead of the High Commissioner or the ambassador.
And
You
this is
know,
why we have to agitate for our leaders to stop kowtowing to this man. Why? Look at the
and if you
timidity in
see,
the woman.
the way
Oh,
she was even
that,
talking,
that, that,
like
that,
Exactly.
that immigration officer, the scene that I pictured I saw in my head was, it's like a young girl, right, standing in front of a headmaster when you have done something wrong and you'll be called into the headmaster's office to explain yourself. Do you understand? The way
Exactly.
she put her
So
hands
timid,
down, so timid and so cowardly in her approach.
respectful, so I mean, as if she was afraid to address him. Oh my God. It's
And at some point, this man said to her, "My subject." He said to them, "My subject," and the woman then, I think, said back to him that, what did she say? Something about your people. He didn't say. She didn't repeat the word subject. He said your people. I mean, who are you to refer to anybody as your subject? At some point, we've been
Exactly.
told that in Igbo land they don't have kings. He's not a king. He's this. He's community
Exactly.
leader. Then why do you then go and refer to people as your subject? It's only a king
Or
that refers
request
to
people
people
to
as your
address you as
subject.
your Royal
But if it,
Highness, your Royal
yeah,
Majesty.
your Royal Majesty.
You said
It's
you are
only
the
kings that
representative of Igbos. So where from
exactly.
this is Royal Highness business?
And then also, so in our culture, even in our traditional culture, our kings don't refer to us as subject. They call
Themselves,
prayer. Yeah, this year.
yeah, this
That is
year.
the word they use. Then this year means you're precious to us. They don't
Yeah,
refer to us.
exactly.
So why is it considered refer to who as a subject? Carry on. I'm taking over.
I'm just very
Okay.
surprised. I'm very surprised that this effing clown who comes from Igbo land, clearly very uneducated idiot who came from some village somewhere, has put on this costume. And now Ghanaian politicians open their doors without any research. So me, I can get up and somebody can come from a neighboring country and say, I'm an Her Royal Majesty. Now we
Yeah.
be at Star House of man. No, I bet or no what you are meeting dignitaries from across the world. You meet this 419 fool, Ghanaian politicians. You are bowing down to this 419 fool because I didn't money ritualists, no mukunku nipad money. Any Igbo, 99% Igbo who have money is money ritualism. And let me tell you how you know they are money ritualists. They like gold and red. Anytime you see gold and red in their living room and their money ritualists, all of them. Not politicians like all the past presidents, whether it's Kofo. I'm thinking, who is the mediator who goes to speak to these leaders to have this guy approach these like Kufo and Mahama and the Kufuado. I am very curious how this guy is getting, because if
Well,
honestly,
I can
when
answer that.
exposed now and they come to find out he's a 419, they are going to be so disgraced. They'll be wondering, is this person now?
Apparently,
It's such a disgrace.
apparently there is a Ghanaian lady who works for the tourist board, and she is the one. Well, I don't know. The tourist board is not
okay,
politically affiliated. I think it's a public institution, and this lady is the one who does all the diplomatic connection for this guy and people in power. And it's not only Ghana. If you can see, she's actually connected him to some West African leaders as well.
I see.
Yeah.
we're going to warn the AES people to be careful of them as they are building their country.
And
Burkina
another
Mali.
thing, another thing that he mentioned that is scary is that he said all Igbos are Biafra.
Yeah.
And let me say something. Let me answer that, please. Still, anytime. Oh God. Okay. The umbrella is the umbrella is Biafra, right? And then the war happened. And no mumutete, right? Like we have Akanfor, we have the Achims, the Asantis, the Kwawus, the Kopon, Omumutete, right?
Yeah.
And so Omumutete, right? Right now, if you go to places like Port Harcourt, or if you go to Akwa Ibom, or if you go to Delta, and granted they are Igbo, so back in the day they are Igbo, so but Igbo, they feel so insulted. They would rather you call them I'm from Akwa Ibom or I'm from Port Harcourt, because that set of Igbos, which are from the 5 states, one more ritualism, no more diabolism, the other people do not want to associate with them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They are siblings, so but one is see, and Ojuku Dada almost say, war. Come to find out, Ojuku at the last minute, Johnny called Ivy Coast. He was a coward, bomb-bred coward, like most Igbos are. People from the different parts of the Biafra umbrella, Oh, there's so many stories. If you meet any Nigerian from, let's say, any of the Biafra countries, which is, like I'm saying, Delta State, Akwa Ibom, a friend is saying, Port Harcourt, story in show. Every single person has a story to tell you how their fathers and their grandfathers were lured into the war because Ojuku promised them, say, hey, at the end of the day, Ojuku ran away to Ivy Coast.
You see, and this is my worry. They will come and do the exact thing in Ghana.
Exactly. So let me tell you, they hate them. But the funny thing is, somebody can be from the 5 Igbo states, which is Anambra, Enugu, your friend Akosia, right? And then there's somebody, it's also Port Harcourt. There's also another Akosia there. But you dare not go tell the Akosia in Port Harcourt, say, oh, you're Biafran. Oh, they'll insult you. It's not meant here because I remember one day I called customer service in the States. I called customer service. The girl said her name is Chinedu. So I called Chinedu and I'm saying, oh, you're Biafran. The girl was so mad at me. I said, excuse me, don't call me that. I'm from Port Harcourt. I'm a Nigerian. I'm not a Biafran. And the chain that will be explaining to him. I say, okay. So there's that bitterness amongst the Biafrans. I say I come for, but it's like a group of people who are so diabolical and ritualistic that exactly. Ask any person you meet from Nigeria who is and they'll tell you the story. So Biafran, Igbos, even their own siblings, may they Akosia, not the Akosia, but the other one Akosia hates the other Akosia, even though they are siblings. And that's what Mazi Nandekano wanted to say. He wanted to join all of them together. And they said, no, we are not going to join you. We don't trust you because you guys are going to try and overtake us and tell us, even when it comes to trading, you're going to come into the marketplace. You're going to tell us that you are smarter than us and want to take all the trading. So Igbos are not to be trusted. Even the nicest one that you meet are not to be trusted. So that's the
I'll
background
generalize
story.
it as all Nigerians. Simple.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Can I present?
Mr. Ben, Mr.
Right,
Ben, please.
right.
Yes, I wanted to say regarding the video about the Biafra people who were arrested, and this guy went and did something, his magic, for them to be released. Right. Now, I think that was, for me, the first time I heard about them, and I became worried when there was news of them training in Achimota Forest with arms. Yeah, and Ghana police and national security managed to get hold of them. Now, this man has publicly declared that he is one of them. He is a
He
Biafran. He
said he's a
stands.
proud Biafran. Yeah.
Yes. Now, in Norway, right? In Norway, there are characters like this man, and they've all been arrested. And the recent one goes by name Simon Ekpa. Ekpa,
His name is
right?
Simon. His
Yes.
name is Simon Ekpa. He's from Finland. He's in
Yes,
Finland. Yeah, he's
yes.
the one of the leaders or whatever they call themselves.
Yes, the same role that he plays in that Biafra IPOB organization is the same role this guy is playing as well in Ghana. And not only Simon Ekpa only, there are a few of them that have been arrested. And I think if we are to investigate, or what we know is IPOB or Biafra is not a state. It's actually a terrorist group as
Okay.
defined by whatever powers that be, because they are basically trying to fight for freedom. And as we all know, someone's freedom fighter in another place, that person is a terrorist. And what we need to understand is, has Ghana accepted Biafra as a state? And is Ghana doing anything with Biafra as a state? Because that's where this guy get his ambassador title from. He has publicly said it over and over. I am ambassador, His Majesty, whatever doctor. He calls himself ambassador. And the ambassador is because he thinks that IPOB or Biafra is a separate state from Nigeria, and that is the reason why I think some institutions in Ghana are going to him when it comes to issues concerning Igbos instead of going to the Nigerian High Commission. If
That will bring some enmity between us and Nigeria.
yes, it has before. This is not the first time. It has
And
before.
if by any chance Ghana do not take care and facilitate anything like this, Nigeria has every right to get angry at us.
Of course.
Definitely, and they
And
have been
why we
in the
allowing
past.
such a person in the
Yeah,
country?
because as far as the world knows, meaning the Biafra is an illegal organization or entity or whatever. That's why
Yeah,
that
it's a
They are
terrorist group.
terrorizing people. They are
Yeah.
just terrorizing people. They're doing all kinds of things. If you
Go and
look
see
at
what they are
videos,
doing in their states in Nigeria. On Mondays, nobody can open their shop.
yeah.
Simply
If you
to
look at
support
videos
this
that comes
IPOP.
from, yeah, if you see videos that comes from there, it's terrible. And if this guy can say boldly that he
So
is
if
part
you
of
can
them,
see, if you can watch, I'm coming, please. If you can watch the screen, you will see I've posted something on the screen, and this was the research I was doing this morning, and I came across this. So not knowing there's a Biafra movement in Ashanti region, Ghana. So this is the IPOB, that's Indigenous People of Biafra.
They have to arrest them all. They have to arrest all of them.
Yeah, they were arrested in
and that's
Accra,
their
I
Facebook.
believe.
That's their Facebook page.
Yeah, and these villages that they are going, how do we know that they are actually setting up such training camps there?
Exactly.
We can't tell.
Just
So
got
I think
borders.
apart from land and chieftaincy issues and all, they are also promoting illegal or criminal groups that the government should be very careful about, because everywhere they go with this kind of setup, they also go with money laundering. So they will be pushing money from left, right, center, moving arms left, right, center. And if they are making Ghana their base, then really the government should sit up and not be having a nice conversation with them like the immigration officers did by calling them and telling them about the crime that Igbos are committing, and them always posing threat to security officers whenever they're trying to do their job. So I just wanted to say that this is how serious it is. If Ghana is providing grounds for this guy to use to promote Biafra IPOB activities, then really Ghana security, they are disappointing.
Oh, then we are inviting terrorism into Ghana then, just
Exactly.
like how it is in
Exactly.
Nigeria.
And he has
Yeah,
publicly said that he is a member.
You know.
Yeah, Madam Stella.
Please invite the Nana Kwame.
Mr. Rash.
There are two people.
Gentlemen.
Rash, if
Yeah,
you want some of
Nana-
us to go,
yeah, Nana
go in
Kwame.
the background and invite some people.
Yeah.
Do that. And go in the background and
Rash.
invite some people.
Yeah,
Or if
sure,
anybody too
yeah.
wants to ask
Go
any
back, good
questions or
evening.
anything, you know, open the floor.
Yeah, anybody who wants to share a view, his or
Mr.
her
Rash,
views
good
can
evening.
see yeah, Mebao.
Okay.
Just go to the comment section. I've pinned a link at the top. Just click on the link and it will get you into the studio to come and share your views. You know. So Nana Kwame, go ahead.
Mr. Rash, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, boss.
Boss, Mr. Case with you.
Where are you talking? Where are you talking from?
I'm talking from Italy.
Okay.
Boss, we are saying we make a tree. So what you say?
Okay.
Why Igbo kino is one when you not there or you Ghana? You serious thing akwa no yen sanu. We nya there was here details social media say. You can want some jaya you kwa no me ma wan we serious. Ana wo hwe the movement we see ya there na. Enya there wo yen simple say e ne no tia there no you wo create ade bia to in 50 years to come no e be ye wo Ghana. Because nyoma na wo se no enya easy wo betina obi man so bezisi ehene sesai. Wo betina obi man so se wo bezisi ehene asem wo what be that asem wo kwati bi wo he say e tell he na even okay asante fo ya wa ha yes obi ti podno ani wo se hene wo sachili wo se hene asem wo kwati bi wo he Italy for mepene no mo pene onko fo wo bon so mo kasa ko mo besa wo be ka wo kasa won se ne kasa o fo so kwa so no krom kasa besa na wo ka what's the school of Ghana Igbo Ghana in Nigeria crew Ghana we Nigeria on say what asem wo na bia they say yam panyu for wa ko mu nyina so asi o me hu an say me makoma akra ye me ya wa me hwe video bi woni Muhammad e to won mo kasa ade ntina wo say ba sa ama dan kan fo mu chief nyina matonton sa ase ama akwa we say what the besi Igbo village everybody nyankopon Ghana in the future everybody oh kesa asa bi fisa metie me si fom na mko adwuma bia na madan bodami metimi kasa na mhwe kra wo aden
Oh yeah, let's go.
Ghana for the yaw power. Asem e Ghana for the yaw power. Na bancho ye.
Let's say for about 4 days, my phone hasn't rested a bit. Every second call, you know, and the calls that are coming in and like with so much rage and anger, like
too much. You almost sound so too much. Any quasi a stop on where was he deport no. Sana was here, no. Because I call a can't stop on now, obey your man underground. Obey your man underground.
Mr. Checking his status since when and Oba Ghana was he living in Ghana illegally, and then on any papers. I say you're checking the Bibia. Ejuma be no ye Ghana. I say you're checking the Bibia.
For all you people know, crisis there, Crumpobia no put a diplomatic passport. The man is for all you people know.
Oh, no, Obi catch me so on to me see Nigeria. Yes, say o see Nigeria be arrested sharp.
Sister Vicky, so kita when you Yankupon passport to cry, you crew, Jawaya na ya criminal offense. I was here deporting. What I say? Ya baji passport to the near deporting.
I was here, Pamuno no Konu.
So let me drop out and bring some people in.
Yeah, I was also thinking of the same. You can just drop off and
yeah. Hello.
Put stuff in the background. Let people join in.
All right.
Hello. I say hello. I'm here.
Hello.
Hello,
Madam.
I was greeting everybody earlier. Nobody responds me.
Oh, sorry, sister. Sorry. You know, the temper is so high, you know.
I can see that.
Yeah, pressure, arise it.
Yeah, go on, Stella.
Right.
Hello, Stella.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Me dear say na your brother na kanu cause yen deporting no. Because ni o yen nyina ni yire no e na o ma ni guidance fa ha raha pasikanhye ha ma me nkyere ho akwa ni yire no na e kyere ne kwan. Yes. Ni yire no na e kyere ne kwan. E na o ye ni o ye ni. Entina omo nyina omo baaye no
almost 250 acres.
Meanwhile, Igbo land, they won't sell their land to any foreigner. They don't sell their land for any foreigner on Igbo land. So this man, no, I don't know. We are not trying to promote insult on your platform, Rush, but this man is stupid.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Not only that.
Yeah, he is an idiot. Or take him for granted. Or for say Jimmy, he think we are fools.
Please. Yeah. Those in the comment section requesting to join, please just click on the link. Let me repost it.
No, these people, they just take us for granted.
Okay, so if you watch the comment section, I've posted a link. Click on the link and it's going to bring you into the studio to share your views.
He crap when they say, or since our village, no, there will be only just one entrance. Nonsense. Only Igbos, and then from there we will expand.
Yeah. Meanwhile, now since Nigerians began coming to Ghana, the crime rate has increased. So
look if they just this last week.
Yeah, if they do one entrance and they're killing people over there, how are we going to know?
How will we know? It will never happen.
Yeah, Nana.
Yeah.
Charlie. Meet conversation. Meet conversation in pa na. Me kakra mo can say Ghana penny for ye Jimmy pa. O me Jimmy pa. Me ra who brutal. E ba de say na obi timi fini ma mutimi ba o ma say mami asase na me ntimi am kingdom. Na penyi kwasi am penny bi die no tutu wo kutwa asase baya. Na wo die ni ma kutwa asase baya na wo Nigeria ni ba na be ma Ghana ni asase sa. Nigeria ni ba na be ma Ghana ni asase sa o Nigeria. na ye chese ye nkrofo de odwo kra won ti aso o di yes ye jimina no odin o ne a I'm not being too much. Oh, I know the engineer, I know the also a BB found, but Aquawi also stopping up. So no could down, could sit down, or you walk a book with you now.
Anya bra was started. Bra Anya found out was started.
Hello, Rash.
Yeah, Zongo.
Yeah, Rash.
Zongo.
When you started our campaign, yes, any letters and command and letters be brave. So we not try to
and yet letters scrap no. I say yet the protests echo negates any parliament. Anyone more shops?
Hold on.
Shops name.
No more for Ghana and Indiana, and I do films. Ghana and Indiana, I do
anyway, Yentie Rash, Yentie Mr. Rash.
Zongo. Hello, Rash. Can I Gina?
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Hello, Rash. Can I Gina?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please stop the talking. Let's start take action now. Stop the talking.
What's up?
Let's start fighting them. Let's start fighting this Nigerian and stop the talking. Let's start fighting them.
So I just wanted to.
Let's start fighting this Nigerian and stop this talking. It's too much.
I'm with you, my brother. I'm with you.
Let's start fighting this Nigerians.
One time.
The talking is too much.
We can't live with them.
I'm from Mamobi. Let's start action now. Let's start fighting this Nigerian.
Take the Mamobi guys' number, please. I need it.
Let's start action now. Let's start action.
Oh man, God damn, man, too much emotions. Yo, Rash, you know, salute to your channel, salute to your panelists, and salute to the chat, Frank. Salute to you, Frank. I just wanted to add a little dimension to it, right? Because, like, I think we are reacting in a very emotional way. You understand? First of all, we have to really understand, like, Ghana is not like a unified country. It's just based on like territory or something like that, right? We have like just like we know like the land like in the hands of the chiefs, right? Every chief have custody over their territorial boundaries, right? Like Asantehene have their own. I'm from Covetown. The Otibuatin are in charge over there, like Accra, the Ghana chiefs. You go to the Volta region, I'm sure the same thing applies in the northern areas as well, right? And we also have like a chieftaincy structure already, because sometimes if you don't read history, you tend to make a whole lot of mistakes. So currently in Ghana, there's a lot of languages that is not even indigenous to Ghana. Like one prime example is like I'm from the Zongo. I speak Hausa. Hausa is not really indigenous to Ghana anyway. You guys know that, right?
It's Nigeria.
It's mainly from northern Nigeria and southern Nigeria.
Nigerian troops that came to fight Asantehene.
Wait, calm down. So, but Hausa is a common language that is speaking in Ghana. So it moved from a region.
Hausa is spoken mainly in the Zongos. Hausa is spoken mainly in the Zongos. The common language in Ghana is Twi. Indigenous, I mean.
Yeah, calm down. So, like, the language finds its way within the territorial boundaries of Ghana, right? And we speak it today, right? But then, like, you have to understand, even like within our local chieftaincy structures, within where we find ourselves. If you go to like Otibuatin, where I come from, for instance, right? We have the Zongo chiefs over there, and within the Zongo chiefs, do you know like there are sub chiefs over there from other like neighboring African countries? Because there's a Yoruba chief within the Zongo communities. There's a Kano chief over there. There's a Kotokoli chief. There's a Chamba chief. There's a Nupe. There's a lot of chiefs. It's not different from the Igbo chiefs. Like it's the same thing, the same concept.
No, but they are not claiming.
Calm down.
It's not that.
Wait. You try and land because there are other people that want to join as well.
Yeah, but I think.
No. That man is not making sense over there. When we talk and we're giving you answer, you can shout us. Okay?
Let him land.
Let
No,
him
no,
land.
no. That what he's saying is not right, and we're trying to correct him. And he's, shouting us.
No, man, I'm not shouting, man. I
Hold
was
on,
born
hold
and
on.
raised. I was born and raised. I was born in.
Go on.
Yeah, I was born in. Yeah, I was born and
So
raised in
try and
Ghana.
land. Make your points. Make your points.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to say, I think the only problem you guys are having is that the Igbo people tend to have a media presentation, like they are like publicizing it. So like
No,
from the
no, no,
outside, look,
no.
wait,
Come
wait,
on
come
now.
back, no,
Come on.
come,
No, we
Massa, Charlie,
you know,
listen.
don't come and
Cut
speak
this
like that.
guy
No,
off.
no, no. This guy is
Cut this
Right,
guy
take
off.
him out.
No.
man, I'm from
Cut.
I
see,
haven't
hey,
heard
man,
Nobody
anybody
cares
come
where you're
and
from.
saying they're going
Nobody
to
cares
build
where
hey,
you're
man,
from.
shut up, man,
kingdom.
shut up, man. Hey, hey, dude, man,
You
shut up,
know.
man. I'm speaking. Shut up.
You
Let me
shut
finish.
up. You
Hey,
shut up.
really?
We are not going to
Rush,
listen to
take
you
him
anymore.
out.
Just get
Rush,
off.
take him out. Take him out. You see?
Okay.
He's not a
I've
Ghanaian.
not heard any
He's
He's not a
not.
Ghanaian.
man saying they're going
This
to
an
build a
Igbo
kingdom. I've
Nigerian
not
guy
heard
can
any.
try to.
Sorry, carry on.
OG, you just joined.
Maybe he's muted. Tell him to
Hello?
unmute.
No, he's not. He's not muted.
Boss, I
Hello,
said
OG.
when Yansama was here, try and one year, serious issue, you can't want some move. Now,
Nothing
that's
also became correct.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Moses.
Yeah, my brother.
Moses,
Thank you very much. I'm calling from the state, Washington DC. I'm so mad since I think about 3 days today. Me to me now. Me to the state, sir. What do you say? This is completely and absolute nonsense. Where to come? Okay? How about Hindi? And the stupid aspect, he said, it's the Ghana, and you guys are talking about NDC and NPP. Whereby this stupidity is going on in the country. Now look at NDC and NPP. This is what the content creators are supposed to be talking about because this is war ahead of us. This is complete war. Okay? So you guys have to take this seriously. It's very, very important. You guys shouldn't joke about this at all. This is not fun. No. This is not fun at all, my brother. This is not fun. So we must do what we can do to get this guy out. It's a must. Okay? I've been in the state for 11 years now. Now Medina Nana meeting. So whatever you guys want us to do, just tell me. Because we need to get this guy out. Because I don't know you're very dangerous. What is his intention? So what she said as in all the regions. It's just like the president of Ghana, not your friend, is saying there were other ministers in other regions. What do you say? Okay, so what I'm saying is, what is his intention of having other chiefs under him in all the regions in Ghana? What does he want to achieve? What is his purpose? We the Ghanaians, we don't care whether he's married to a Ghanaian or not, because the country Ghana does not belong to one man. As a matter of fact, the country Ghana doesn't belong to only Mahama. It doesn't belong to only Nanado. We the people in the country decided to choose a leader. And so therefore, if the leaders are not trying to listen to us, we can't rise. And as a matter of fact, I think he brought all of them their mind. That is why they gave him the platform.
We have to rise up now. Now. Start closing their shops.
Yes. How dare he get close to the president? And I like that picture that I saw before. He got access when he was in an opposition. And what I made a little bit of research. I heard this guy started coming to Ghana in 95 by coming with goods like car spare part and computers and whatever. And then he saw that the system is nice, so he can establish himself. And I heard he registered his business. So he started this with bringing goods in the country. And then when he realized that the country is a place that he can stay, and then he's taking advantage of our kindness.
Exactly.
So, my brother, it's God that is working with the youth, because God knew ahead of us. He said before we think, he already thought. So God knew what is ahead of us, and he's working with the youth because there is danger ahead.
Exactly.
Then that stranger, he's in charge of this. Like, what kind of stupidity?
Exactly.
What kind of stupidity is this? So, my brother, whatever we can do, let's do it now. Let's do it
now. Let's
they all
start
need
now.
to be deported.
And then the leaders will listen.
They all need to be deported.
If we
Now
start
because
closing their shops, the leaders will listen. If we start closing their shops, the leaders will wake up.
I mean, listen. Can I just say something regarding that young man that came on?
The guy using
I?
a crash for closing their shops. They really should.
Yeah.
I
mean,
yes.
Look, what we are talking about here, we don't care whoever. We the people of Ghana, okay? We the people of Ghana, we say we don't want it. We don't care
We
whoever
can't
you are
live with
talking
them. We can't live with them.
No,
We don't want
can I
it.
just
We can't live with them.
can I just say something quickly, young?
All right.
Yeah, sister.
No, it's to do with the young man that came in. I didn't quite catch his name. The one that came in that we were all going at him. He got everything wrong.
Zongo native.
Oh, is that him? Yeah, okay. Listen, what he has to understand is at the time of Ghana's independence, right? There were tribes in Ghana that were stated in our constitution as the indigenous tribe in Ghana. These are the tribes that say have been there for thousands of years and we've been fighting among ourselves. All the Akan tribes, the Gans, the Ewas, the Gonjas, the Mamprisi, Kusasi, Dagomba, and all those tribes. We didn't have Hausa tribe was never listed as indigenous. Hausa tribe is not in our constitution. Yoruba is not. Zamrama is not. You can list. Oh, even I don't think Mosi is even listed.
Zamrama people not part of.
Zamrama is not. No, Zamrama.
They are Niger.
Zamrama is not. They are from Niger.
Oh, really?
They're from Niger.
I never knew.
Zamrama people are Niger people.
They are not. The indigenous tribe that they were listed in our constitution are the tribe that were living in that land that we were
fighting.
Fulani
is not listed in Ghana.
No, Fulani is not. If Hausa is not listed, how's Fulani going to be listed? So Fulani is not. So they should listen. So those tribes that were listed are the ones that recognized as an indigenous Ghanaian tribe. And our languages are also listed. Hausa is a settler tribe. All the other tribes that came from within the West African region, and some of us have lived with that for 200 years or more. It's true.
Yeah.
The Igbos are the recent comers. Now, when it's listed that they have all these chiefs in the Zongo, they will only be there by the understanding of the kin that they live on their land.
That's right.
They're only there by the understanding and the agreeing of the kin that live on their land. As you said, many of these people, we live with them for many, many years. So it's no problem. And they are not in Ghana demanding to build their own kingdom. They are not in Ghana going underground and undermining the Ghanaians.
Killing us, raping us, doing prostitution, selling drugs.
There's criminality in every state.
The list just goes on and on and on. We can't live with these people.
Let me just land and you guys can carry on. There's criminality in every society.
Someone is saying Mosi people are Ghanaians. So.
Yes, Mosi. I don't know if they're in the constitution.
Mosi is between Northern region and Burkina Faso. They are the Mosi people.
The main Mosi is in Burkina. Their paramount king is in Burkina. But there's a little of Mosi that comes into Ghana. Yes, it's true. There's a little chunk of them, but their main land is in Burkina. The paramount king, the Mosi paramount king is in Burkina. It's like Asante, but he's in Kumasi. You know what I mean? And then the Mosi paramount king is in Burkina. So I don't know how that works, but Mosi we generally accepted as part of us anyway. We generally, because we live with them for years. They've joined us to fight our battles. They've done. Some of us even have it in our blood. So I'm not having an issue with that. What I'm saying is,
can I read about the Mosi right here? I got it from on. So it says no, the Mosi people are not. The Mosi people are not indigenous to Ghana. They are indigenous to Burkina Faso, with significant population neighboring countries like Ghana. While they represent Ghana, they are not considered as the original or native ethnic group of Ghana. So that's the if of the Mosi people.
Right.
But because their paramount king is in Burkina, the paramount Mosi king is in Burkina. But no significant number of them are within us. And some of us have come to live with us for more than 800 years.
Yeah, according to Zongo native, if you watch your screen, you see the comment on the screen. It
Yeah.
says Kotokoli are Ghanaians.
Kotokoli, there are many in Togo. There are many in Togo, but there are some of them in Ghana. But they don't have their paramount king in Ghana. Their paramount king is in Togo.
Okay.
Yes,
all you
but some
simply
of
have
them
to
are,
do is
Anyways,
pay
my people, I don't
Ghanaian.
want us to deviate from the topic. Let us channel
No,
all
I
our
just wanted to finish
attention.
this. So let me just finish what I'm
Yeah.
saying, then you can understand.
Okay.
He was saying that we are having an emotional issue with the Igbos having to do. No, I have not seen any Hausa king or Hausa chief in Zongo has gone around the whole Ghana installing other chiefs to come under him. They've not done that.
Yeah, what is the motive behind that? That's what I'm asking.
The Yorubas tried to do it. The Yorubas tried to do it, but the guards even got up and stopped them. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this thing is, yeah, the Yorubas tried to do that, but the guns stopped them. But apparently they are hiding all of them underground. But we need to look into this properly. Who can come become a king or who cannot? So let me just finish there. You guys carry on.
Okay. Mr. Rush, it seems
Okay,
like
Zongo native wants to come and clear something.
oh, you are bringing
On
him
air.
back
So,
on again.
Well, let him in
no,
it.
let's
You have
just
to
give
have a
him
different
the
point.
benefit
As
of the
long as
doubt.
he don't come and talk, he doesn't come and talk.
Yeah, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well,
Yes, Zongo native.
first of all, guys, I'm Ghanaian, right? Bikachi, Miti Hausa, Binyo, Kufodia. So don't see me like as someone who's an outsider, right?
Why are you
I'm just having like
insulting us?
just a
Why did
different.
we use the bad
Calm down,
word? Huh?
calm down.
You
See,
should calm down. You know
Oh,
how to
calm
respect.
down, please. Please.
See, I think the lady that just spoke now, I can hold a conversation with her. So she probably lives in the UK.
There's
She
noise in
seems
the
a little
background.
more
I can't hear
educated.
what you're saying. Start
There's
again.
noise in your background. Can you turn
Yeah,
whatever you got?
there's a noise in the background.
Can you hear me now?
Somebody has to mute.
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we
Speak.
can hear you.
Okay. So like the point I'm saying is like like the territories we have in Ghana, like what she's saying is true, right? But the territorial boundaries we have in Ghana, right? Let's say in the case of Mosi, for instance, we're going to come back to the main issue at hand, right? In the case of Mosi, for instance, the main like large chunk of the ethnic groups resides in Burkina Faso, right? But some part of their land also are within the borders of Ghana. So that is within the borders of Ghana. They are Ghanaians. So you can't just say that they are not
Yeah,
Ghanaians.
but I
The
did
same
say the Ghanaians do
it's just
accept
like saying
Mosi.
the Akans that are in the Ivory Coast region are not like Akan. No, they
Well,
are Akans,
Can
but
I
they
ask you?
are
Can
in
I
the
ask you one
borders
question,
of the
Mr.
Akans in
country.
Ivory
Zongo
Coast
boy?
we
Yeah,
Can
accept
go
I
them,
ahead.
but
ask you
their
one
land is in
question?
Ivory Coast.
Can I
Mosi,
Yeah,
ask
we
you
but
one
do
question,
accept
Mr.
Mosis
Zongo
as
boy?
Ghanaians. Yeah, we do.
yeah,
We do
but you can't
accept
just say
Mosis.
like you
Listen,
can't just say
Zongo,
Akans are
Zongo,
just
and
Ghanaians.
Zongo,
There
and
are
Zongo
Akans
native,
in
please.
Cote d'Ivoire too. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
Zongo native, let me just say something.
Hmm.
One of my grandfathers is Mosi, so please, let's cut it there.
Yeah,
I'm not
got
saying anything against
Okay,
Mosi.
you.
Yeah,
Mr.
so carry
Zongo,
on.
Mr. Zongo guy. Let me ask you one question. Are you
Yeah.
happy? Are you happy with the situation in Ghana now? The way these Nigerians are murdering, killing. I'm not going to say Igbos. I'm going to generalize it. Nigerians.
Hmm.
Are you happy?
See the way I kind of will approach issues is like if we have the data, like the police in Ghana, like they have the data, like the number of
The
crimes
data
that
is
have been.
there for us to see every day
The
on
question, the
YouTube.
question,
Yeah,
the
but I'm not talking
question
about
is
I'm
yes
talking
or
about
no
like
answer.
our police.
Are you
Come
Just
happy?
on,
answer the
guys. No,
question.
No,
guys, you have to let him finish. Guys, let him
guys,
finish, please.
see,
Let him
I don't.
finish.
Let him
Let
listen.
him
Let him
land.
listen.
Let
Let
him
him
We,
land.
listen.
we asked him a question. Are you happy
Please let
I'm
him
about
land.
listening.
Please let
Well,
Nigerians
him
let
land.
killing
him
Ghanaians? Are
finish.
you happy? Yes or no
Let
answer
him
before you
finish.
start.
Angie, let him finish, please. Let him finish. Let
Okay.
him say.
See,
Let him finish.
I don't want to deal with emotion. I deal a lot with facts, right? So if the data from, like, let's say, from our police, like the headquarters says the number of crimes that are being committed by Nigerians is increasing over the time, then I think, yeah, the government has to, like, the police service has to do something about it, right? They have to, like, they have to, like, evaluate the amount of Nigerians that are coming to the country, like people like with criminal records and so on and so forth, so they can be able to curb the level of crimes that are being committed in the country, right? So I'm not saying like you gotta allow me to be able to finish my conversation because You can't just.
So what kind of data? What else do you need? What
Yeah, but
else
I'm
do you
saying
need?
that if
The
you see
videos,
few,
every criminal, every crime.
the
There's
system is
5
not developed
Nigerians,
to that
1 Ghanaian.
extent. The system is not developed to that extent. So we don't care whatever data.
so
We
you mean
are the data
wait,
of Ghana now.
Besides,
so
We
every
are the
week,
data.
so you want to
week.
so you want to tell me like so you want to tell me like the police service in Ghana, they don't have access to information?
Oh, they do. They have data. You know,
So you want to tell me like
they have data of arrest.
do you
We
know like
help the
even in
police
Ghana?
to do their job
They
well. We
do.
help them to
They
do their
do.
job
Yeah,
well.
but do you know like even what is the name of the secret service? Like what is our secret service? What's the name they call them? Like
I don't know. They changed the name recently.
yeah, like
BNM or IMD or whatever.
yeah, like they have data because you know like even recently the Ministry of Interior, he was in New York recently. He was speaking Hausa because I understand Hausa, and he was saying like even in
Mr.
Ghana.
Rash, Charlie, let's get to serious business. This
Yeah,
guy is an infiltrator. This guy, I don't trust him. I asked him
no,
a simple question. Is he happy? Any Ghanaian is agitated. Everybody's livid. You are the only one.
I don't live in
Massa,
Ghana.
Charlie,
See,
bring somebody else on. This guy, I'm not gonna.
Charlie.
I don't have time for this guy anymore. Please. I don't have to.
Do you
Please.
live in
This
Yeah,
is a
Ghana?
Zongo guy.
the police,
The police do
is
have
not a
data.
Ghanaian. He is pretending to be a
He's not a
Ghanaian. He is
Ghanaian.
not.
Every Ghanaian is
Take
livid.
him out.
Everybody's angry. You are the only one. I only ask you a simple question, a yes or
No,
no.
but
When you need
Yeah.
film, right?
So you see,
You need
so
film.
you see
You
why
can't call the film.
These are the
Okay,
stupid
come on,
people
Kenya,
when you talk,
you
they
need
come
film.
and comment as if they are Ghanaians. He's not a
Exactly.
Ghanaian.
He's
When
not a
you need
Ghanaian.
film, when you're Ghana, and when you
I'm
need film.
in
Fuck
film.
off.
Yeah, some more.
oh, Charlie,
They why any
calm down, calm down.
Rush.
You
They
calm
why
down. You know, you guys
no
need to
yeah
calm
pens and
down.
phobia. We wanya
You
Ghana
guys
ni
need to
That's
calm
Wanya
right.
down.
That's
Ghana.
they
right.
are started kasa them who so wanya Ghana ni. These are
Look,
some of the
listen.
things that you will go to social media
There's
and
no
people are
Ghanaian I was
insulting
fra
Ghanaians to say
wakase.
Ghanaians are coming and say Ghanaians are also in Nigeria. Most of the
Yes,
comments,
Ghanaians
no,
are in Nigeria.
any
Ghanaians
Ghana
are
folk.
almost
Those
in
And
Nigeria.
Nigerians in the
those
massa
who want
comments, no.
If they want, they should
those
deport
who are
all the
requesting to
Ghanaians who
join,
are
please
Nigerians.
That's right.
click on
That's
the
right.
link I've posted in the comment section. Click on the link I've posted in the comment section. Those who
You know,
want to come and share
the
their views,
fact is,
click
the
on the link
police
I've
do have,
posted in the comment section.
listen, the police do have data. And the data doesn't look good for Nigerians. But you guys were not
exactly.
waiting for him to speak. You were all jumping in and get him off. I don't know what else to say.
Oh no, the guy is an infiltrator. We shouldn't give him any more time.
Oh,
He
You know,
is so annoying. He's so
he's a
annoying.
Ghanaian. No, he's a Ghanaian.
Okay,
He's a Ghanaian. Don't say that.
let's look at
then he's a
he's a
brainwashed
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian.
Let's look at one. Look, another guy has posted a comment. If you watch the screen, he said every Ghanaian don't have to agree with you. You understand? So people have different, opinions.
So there are Ghanaians who are happy for these
um,
people to come and build. Jesus
no,
Christ.
not.
Who is happy that these people
It's not that.
they are not 100%.
Yeah, Michael.
They are not correct in the head. There's something mentally wrong with them.
Hello, Michael.
Because of yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Good evening. Yeah, I want to come in because of late the way these people are behaving in the system. It's like sometimes I work in a health facility. When they come there, they want to in what they want. They want to tell you what to do. If you try to tell them we don't do this in our country, they will start saying in our country this thing there you can do it and make money. And they should understand that we are not worshiping money. All we want is we are worshiping God and our country, how to build our country. So if they are not able to build their country and they are there worshiping money and they want us to follow their roots and they want to import such character in our country, we shouldn't agree. And we should also question the leaders who are giving out the land to them, because you can't be a leader. Think of the generation coming. You selling this huge quantity to these people. What of the generation coming? Where are they going to also build? And we have Ghanaians, young people coming up with good that they need such a huge land to work on. But But you people, because of money, they will just focus on the money. They are not thinking about we, the youth. So we have to question the leaders because they don't own the land. The land belongs to all of us. So if we give them the chance to do whatever they want, they will destroy our country. And we are not going to accept that. So as a youth and as a patriot of Ghanaian, you should understand our country is our everything. We don't have anywhere to go again. All we have is our country, Ghana. Yes, we don't worship money. We worship our country and God. How to build our faith. So we should let the guy who came in, he's aspire. I think he can be some of their leaders. Yes, you want to come in and try to chip in something to that, but it will not work. It's time we the youth we organize a protest. We go to the leader, our leaders, those who sold the land to them. We question them. Why are you selling this huge land to these individuals? And even you will see some people are in their family, they don't have where to even settle, and you have given all this quantity to them. Do you think the generation coming they will forgive you? Even if the gods of the land, they will not even forgive you, the leader who is doing this. So we have to be mindful and question the leaders and also tell them what to do. Maybe they thought what they are doing is right, but we are sitting back watching them. We know what they are doing is not right. So we have to question them. Thank you.
All right, I want us to look at certain comments. One guy has posted. That's genuine diaspora. He said, "Focus on the Igbo king, not entire Nigerians. The Hausa and Yoruba known as Anago, and Alata, never undermine the traditional authorities." That's what he has to say.
Mr. Rash, I can't identify whom is an Igbo or this.
Exactly.
I will just generalize them. Nigerians, we are sick and tired of them. We don't want them in our country anymore. Period.
Rush, like Black Kwame just said, we Ghanaians, we don't know who is Igbo and who is Yoruba or whatever. So if they think what Igbo man is doing is going to bring commotion and is going to affect them, then they should intervene and stop him immediately.
Yeah.
That's it.
They should speak up. Yeah. I mean,
Nigeria must go. Nigeria must go. Nigeria must go.
That's all.
For me, if he really got the land, then the person who sell the land for him, they should give his money back to him. Otherwise, he will lose the land and he will lose his money. And keep
let the man chop the money
out from the country,
you'll never be able to
and
build.
take that money to go to help his government to build his country, because they are the one who need it, because they need school, they need better education there, they need a lot of things in Nigeria, and they can't do that for themselves. By they come here and they are telling us, we are helping you for your economy, we helping you for this. You can't help your economy. Everything is collapsed in your country, and you are telling somebody, I'm helping you. What that makes sense?
Yeah.
So right. For me, I have problem with them, and they have big mouths, and they don't want to shut up to tell them the truth.
Yeah.
And they are saying nonsense on the internet, insult the Ghanaian. You are this, you don't like us. Our king gonna take the country, and he's gonna rule Ghana. A lot of shit in the internet on YouTube and how they call it, TikTok.
Look at the kind of lifestyle their women are living on our streets.
Yes. You've muted yourself.
We don't want that anymore.
They should go. They should collect the land that they buy. They should collect that money, and they should go back to where they come from.
Yes. And Russ, do you remember the guy before he came and insulted us? He said, "You Ghanaians have a fertile land and you don't know how to use it." That is what he told us. That's what that guy told us. That we have a fertile land, but we don't know how to use it. We are lazy people.
We thank him. Let him go and do it on this land. Nonsense.
If they are not lazy, why can't they build their country? They cannot fix their country. if they are hard worker people.
Ebenezer.
When you bring the schools for Ghana, or my eye, what Freddy Casey, who is the schools, my who crowd film, Freddy Casey, who I went to me, maybe. Because it's a school,
Yeah.
or my
We
eye,
have to
what Freddy
find out
Casey,
where
which is our agenda,
that school
our
is
agenda
located.
policy.
His case coming out and talk. We are
Yeah, we should
Igbo,
bring
we are
And
everything
then my
down.
Igbo.
people,
Please
Started
my
people.
making
people,
demonstration, making noise every day, night, every 1 month, and let them know we are not happy and we cannot live with them anymore. They should get the hell out.
another
Yeah,
thing,
that
my
demonstration has to
sisters
go
and
to
brothers,
Muhammad's house
another
first.
thing that I want us to add is that we have to show this thing, say to the landlords. The
I have a
landlords.
question. Oh, I have a question. Can I ask, please? So
Mm-hmm.
I know I know there's some Nigerians who have logged in listening to this, and it seems to me from now on, every time you do a live, they're going to quickly come and be eavesdropping to listen. If any Nigerian is listening to this, I want to ask you guys, like, have you guys sat down and asked yourself, why is it that everywhere we go, nobody wants us? We are 54 nations in Africa. Nobody does that to all African countries except you people. So deep down, you think that the reason why people don't want you in their country is because of, I think there's a lot of noise in the background, is because they are simply jealous of you. I mean, tell the truth. I really want a Nigerian who can honestly tell the truth, call in and tell us deep down, have they sat down and asked themselves, why is it that every community we go to, nobody wants us there? My mother would say, unexamined life is not worth living. Examine yourself, ask yourself, what is going on? What is like people Yoruba will say, Gogo, what is really wrong with you people that everywhere you go, that nobody wants you to be there, especially you Igbos. You go to South Africa. When South Africa gained their independence in 94, they really didn't enjoy their independence. No, they even started shooting. You go there, the young men, the African men, you have to remember, apartheid was almost 30 or 40 years. Some of them, their mothers were maids, their fathers too. The white people deliberately put liquor stores in these shanty towns, so they became like drunkards. You know, so when it comes to going to school and then getting a job and be responsible, most African countries got our independence in the 50s and 60s. So we are a little bit way ahead when it comes to having all that type of work ethic. But these brothers in South Africa are now getting there because they got their independence in 94. But you Igbo man, to go to their country, within a year, you sell drugs, you make their kids into prostitutes,
Prostitution.
you pumping them. When you look down, first of all the girls
Olosho country, Olosho.
okay, so because you make it, you are selling the drugs within a year of leaving your village, that's your stupid Igbo land. You own a Mercedes Benz in Johannesburg or Cape Town or wherever that you are. The girls around that area say, oh, this person is rich, I want to be closer. So they are leaving the South African men to follow you. Then on top of that, arrogantly, just like you are doing to us Ghanaians, you insult the South African men. You are lazy, you are drunkards. Okay, they are lazy and drunkards, but you can't make that judgment on them because there's a history behind there. Do you understand? Maybe in your Nigeria, you were able to go to school and your grandparents were educated. Now before they are starting in 94. So you can't go into somebody's country, spit on them, be arrogant towards them, sell drugs, make their kids into prostitutes and drug addicts, and you think they're going to still welcome you and love you. No, nobody's going to do that. Nigeria. Igbos, nobody is going to accept that. You come to Ghana, we give you open arms. Obviously, your country is nothing is happening over there. We said, okay, come and join us. Everything is getting better. Why did you drove us out in 1983? Right? While thousands of Ghanaians died in transit when they were leaving Lagos to come to Ghana. And look, I can't want them. You
We'll do the
disrespectfully
same to them. Nigeria must go now.
you disrespectfully name a bag after us when we were destitute. You name a bag after I call it Ghana must go. Till this day, you still say Ghana must go with that bag. How disrespectful! And then you come to Ghana, We are friendly, we are warm, and then you think that's stupid. So you say, I am going to build a whole country in your country because I don't respect you and I think I can get away with it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I said we will
Nigeria,
burn that village down. We'll
Nigeria,
burn it down.
Ghanaians, we are very nice and humble people. But if you piss us off, we go from 0 to 100, and when we get to that 100, there's no turning back. So you Nigerians, law-abiding Nigerians, so-called law-abiding Nigerians, if you guys don't rise up now and talk to your parasites, those evil people parasites who are disturbing our peace, the peace that our forefathers fought for, we will fix you guys. Try us and see. Nigeria, try us and see.
Address it to the ambassador. He should call that idiot and bring him to check. He should let him know that he's the final authority in Ghana when it concerns Nigerians. It's not that Igbo king.
Let's refrain from using certain words.
You know, the Nigerian ambassador is a disgrace to sit down and allow this Igbo guy to take over his authority. He himself is a disgrace as well. You know, and then I'm going to address the landlords. I'm going to address the landlords. Any landlord that you rent your room or house to in Nigeria, you are a fool. You are a big fool. That's all. Let somebody to come in.
Okay, let's give our last words and move up.
You know what they said? They said we are jealous about them because they are hard worker people, and we are jealous, and that's why we are always jealous about them wherever they go, because they are hard worker and everybody is jealous about them. So we are lazy people. We are lazy people. We are lazy people. We can fix our country.
We got our independence before you. That's how our economy is moving better. Listen, Nigeria is cursed, and Nigeria will never work. It will never work. Nigeria will never work. Market on the whole, Nigeria will never work in 1,000 years. Your mind is what is up now.
With this level of crime, how can you progress?
With this
kind of mentality.
If it wasn't for Ghanaians, will you Nigerians have had sense to tell the British to gain independence? We paved the way for you.
Ebenezer coming.
Anyway,
yet they'll call us our small brother.
I don't know why we can't sort. Place.
Ebenezer, go on.
The immigration people that give them the permit to enter this country, those are the people that I blame. They have embassy here, they have ambassador here. Then you go past the man and go and talk to one idiot. You go past the man.
I have one more thing to say. You know, at this point, I MPP NDC have disappointed me so much in the past.
Exactly.
They listen to what I'm saying. But at this point, I'm so desperate to let these people leave our country so much that when it comes to election, whichever candidate is promising to drive these people out is who I'm voting for. Honestly. It's like we see how in America immigration was a priority.
I don't see the reason why we should.
Immigration was a priority for American voters. Now it should
become cheaper to extend that Nigerians are taking advantage of us. We become cheaper to the extent that Nigerians too are coming to take advantage of us. Hey, so are we that condemn Nigeria?
They are playing with the fire.
Oh yeah,
they are playing with the fire.
We take advantage of us, no problem. Nigeria too. Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria, we not be afraid of you. We Ghanaians, we not be afraid of you. Oh, Nigeria, you better be careful because if we go crazy, you go run. You go run this your back.
Let's give our final submissions.
How can we be afraid of Nigeria? How? How?
Yeah. So Angie, can you please give your final submission?
Okay. My final.
You're going to see
My final goes to
that. Oh God. Oh, leaders of this country, there. Oh.
And please, if you are watching,
Ghanaian leaders.
and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and share the video. And the comment section is very interesting. Keep the comments coming and share the video, like and subscribe. We will be doing this. Maybe I'll have to make a community post on the next live section. So anybody who has something to say, will join the studio and then come and share his or her view. So Angie, please go on.
We'll find a way to bring the Minister of Interior here to come and ask him why.
Mr. Raj, we have to do it like every three days. The awareness has to go out.
Okay.
That's a full-time job.
You guys have the time. Do you guys have the time for that? If every 3 days.
Yeah, let us do it. And I mean, I'm just sending this to First of all, I want to thank all
It doesn't
our
have to be the
audience.
same panelists. You can invite other people.
Yeah, you can bring others on because it doesn't have
We
to
want
be.
the Minister of Interior. We want him to come and explain to us.
Others may also have things to say.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Any Nigerian online watching right now who wants to come and explain his side to us, is free to do so. Before we close, we are giving a closing remark.
Nothing sensible to say.
So
exactly.
They won't come and say. They will come and pretend like, oh, they're in support. They are not. They are not in support.
Okay. Angie, please go on.
People, you can't trust them. You can never trust them.
Let's clean our house first. We should clean our house first before we invite them. We will not accept them because if they come here, they are coming to cause chaos.
Nigerians, they are not to be trusted.
Oh,
they will come and take our intelligence.
Can we wrap it up?
Yeah, please go on. Yeah, Lady Ghana, please go on.
Should I speak or?
Yeah,
I should speak. Okay, so
Yeah.
the last thing I want to say is, Nigerians. We used to say we love each other. We are you people used to always claiming we are brothers. We are brothers and whatever But I think that you guys were just being opportunists. And now you see our economy is a little bit better than 1983. We weren't brothers then when you kicked us out. At this point, with all the hell you guys are giving us in our own soil that our forefathers fought for, I have to unfortunately tell you that the trust is broken. We don't trust you. Even the most nicest Nigerian, I don't trust anymore. What do we want? We really want you guys out of our country. So even though you are still in Ghana, a Ghanaian might be smiling in your face, but deep down we are insulting you, thinking you really need to get the hell out of here because we are done. We don't trust you. The same way South Africans don't trust you. The same way Kenyans don't trust you everywhere you go. Google 8 countries in Africa that have banned Nigerians. 8 countries in Africa. They've either restricted Nigerians or they banned Nigerians. Ask yourself why. So you guys, you really need to change your behavior, change your characters. When somebody is kind enough to open their door for you to come into their country, whether it's UK, US, Malaysia, Vietnam, don't go there.
Singapore, UAE.
Hold on. Just let me finish. I just want to wrap it up. When you go there, don't
think
it's smarter than the people who live there. And so you are thinking, I want to make money through crime to take it to my country. Eventually you'll be caught. So me as a Ghanaian, if there was a vote right now, do you want to Nigerians to leave or to stay?
Hello.
I would say I want all Nigerians to leave Ghana. Honestly, we can be friends afar, but to be living in our country and disrespecting us in our faces and doing crime. Last week, there are a couple of, almost like on a daily basis right now, there's always a crime by a Nigerian. Meanwhile, there's all the 54 countries in Africa. We have citizens of every country living in Ghana. We don't hear those citizens doing all that stuff. We don't hear, Ivorian or a Sierra Leonean or Senegalese doing that, but they all live in Ghana. So why? Is it only you? Are you the only people who want money in this world? So honestly, you guys should sit behind closed doors and advise yourself, change your behaviors in people's countries. If anybody from AES is listening, which is Burkina, Mali, Niger, I know you guys are working hard, fighting the imperialists to raise your country up, especially Burkina. Don't let these people in, do not allow them in, because honestly, granted they don't speak French, they come in there and mess up your country from the experiences we are gaining right now with all the crime. So this is my end. Nigerians, I'm sorry, the trust is broken. We don't want you in our countries anymore. If you feel the Ghanaians in your country you want to drive out because they are doing crime, kick them out. I really don't care.
Hello.
Yeah, Nigeria
Can
must
I
go.
say my piece and then leave as well?
Hello.
Somebody's saying hello.
Okay,
Hello. Yeah.
yeah,
Hello?
okay,
Hello,
creative
sir.
mind. Come in.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. My name is Abdullah. I just want to make a contribution to your program. Can you hear me?
Oh, are you a Nigerian?
He sounds
Yes, I am.
Nigerian.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Okay,
carry on.
Yeah. Yes,
okay,
I
go
am.
ahead.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with what you are saying. Totally. Back in Nigeria itself, we are having the same problem with that ethnicity. You should understand that Nigeria is made up of so many ethnicity, not just one. Like the Yorubas, because I'm a Yoruba and I know history a lot. I know that our relations with the Ga, the Ewe, we are Kwanago, and we are being in Ghana peacefully. I know that, especially among them in Jamestown, because I've been in Ghana. I'm no more in Nigeria anyway. I live in the UK. And we understand how you have to submit yourself to authority wherever you are. But it's not like that with the Igbo. The reason is because they have limited land. They are looking for expansion. You understand? Traditionally, they don't have king. Their four kings were actually installed by the British. Yeah, it was, if you read the British history, yeah, they never had king. So, but now they just open it to it now. So they almost everywhere they go, they want to have a king. It's traditional, they don't have king. It's people have king in Nigerians, the Hausas, the Yorubas, the Benin. Those are people they don't have. But all over the world, they're having it now. And it's a kind of expansionism. And I understand your reaction. But my point is that, but then you understand that Yorubas and Hausa, they're not only in Nigeria. We have them in Benin Republic, and just like the way you have the Ashantis in Ivory Coast. You know, when they divide Africa into different Belly Conference, that's how Nigeria, Yoruba land was divided into Togo and Benin Republic. So I just want you to different. I know it's so difficult to know the difference. I understand you, but I know where you are coming from, and it should not be allowed. We have a high commissioner in Ghana. Anything should go to him. Don't allow it. It's a kind of expansionism. That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
I mean, let me just say something quickly and leave.
Thank you so much.
No, I want to just say my last bit and leave. I mean, I'm asking myself, you know, if any Igbo is listening that lives in Ghana and know this man, I would want them to explain to us, what have we done wrong as Ghanaians? You come into our midst, you feel comfortable, you feel welcome, you married into our midst, and then you sit there and all the while you have this plan underneath, planning to do this, regardless of the native of the people that you met feeling. I'm asking them, say, what did we do wrong? Did we do wrong by allowing them to stay with us? Or did we do wrong because they think we are stupid? I mean, I just don't understand the mindset of this particular guy in person. But I'm not saying it's just him alone. It is most of them, that is how they think. Most of them, that is how they think, like he's doing. So I'm done. I mean, if somebody could answer, what is it that did we do wrong? I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Angie.
Yes. Yeah, I have a short word to say. Igbo Ken should back off. Yeah, I think he's been hearing us. We started this last year. So this is not a new thing to him. And he has decided to disrespect us. Any Ghanaian or anyone you call yourself a Ghanaian or a good Ghanaian, it is your responsibility. Right now, we have been talking. It is enough for us to take an action. So we are going to demonstrate we are going to organize a big demonstration. And then that Igbo king needs to leave our country. Yeah, because he came out, he had audacity, came out and challenged us that
Both
he will
Nigerians
take
or
us to
Igbo
court.
Kempe?
Yeah, he will sue us. And we were waiting for him. Since then, we haven't received any, court letter or something like that. And
Oh, court
he
pay.
shouldn't forget that Amagana is part of Igbo, what do you call it? Excuse me, apex citizens of Ghana. So he shouldn't think Amagana is alone. We apex citizens of Ghana, if we don't hear or we don't see any letter from court say Igbo Kings is going to sue us, we will do that because we want him out of our country. You came to our country in your own words. We accepted you. You always come to platform and say Ghanaians are accommodating, Ghanaians are this, and you are taking us, our goodness for granted. We can't sit down. And secondly, wherever, the video that you showed, it tells us that the school has already started. We are going to ban that school. Everywhere Nigeria,
No,
Igbo
no,
people are
you
in
can't
our,
use that,
no,
please.
we
Yeah,
You
we're
have
can't
gonna
to,
use
do
that.
that.
No,
we are going to
no,
do that.
please.
They should leave.
No,
Rush, allow me to
no,
talk, please. We are going
no.
to do that because this man is very stubborn. He is very
That's
stubborn.
unlawful.
Even
And
some of Nigerians have come out, talked to him, but he's still doing what he's doing. And our leaders have kept mute. So the demonstration will go to, President Mohammed's house first. If they don't do something about it and take that land from him and ask him to stop that kinships and all that now, even if you have one chief, no problem. But because you know that you have a bad plan for Ghana, see how the chiefs that he has put them in our villages. Only God knows. That's why kids are missing. Keep mixing in Ghana every day. Children are missing. Isn't that these people? They are killing people for money. They don't care. So if they want to do that, they should go back to Nigeria and kill them. There are many people over there. They are population. They should go there, not Ghana. Ghana will never allow. And and those people, when we come out and talk, they come. Some of Ghanaians come and say we are all brothers and sisters. Let me tell you something today. These two countries are your friend is saying incompatible. Okay, these two countries are not compatible. That is why we have the name Ghana and we have the name Nigeria. They have come to our country for greener pasture. They are not in Ghana to pee their nose in our affairs. Okay. So if you know you are married to, Nigerian or you are dating, massa, madam, back off. When we talk, back off. Don't come and talk nonsense. Because it's not because you are married to Nigerian or dating Nigeria, we should allow Nigerians to destroy our country. Okay? So I don't want to talk too much. Igbo man, I think we have said a lot and you have heard us. Please back off.
Hello.
Stop all
All
that you're
right.
doing in our country
I'll also make my
because we don't.
submission because I have to run.
Okay, because
Yeah.
we don't want that things that you are. The things that you have planned to come on, and it will never come on. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm
Thank
going
you.
to address.
Okay.
Go on, Rush.
Yeah. Go on. Go on.
Okay, I'm going to address our landlords and landladies. Please, 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 do not rent houses to Nigerians if there's no Ghanaian seeking that room. Please, do not rent shops to them because their plan is to take over your shop from you and other shops. You bring one of them there before you see they've bought all the shops around your shop. That's how these people are. These people are evil, barbaric people. We cannot live with them. Oil and water does not mix. We cannot live with these people.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
All right.
Let me also conclude my own.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
I also think is we should tag the security service to also put an eye on him, the activities he does here. They should be monitoring him because we don't know anything serious he's doing, and he's able to make this huge money. So they should also put an eye on him. Thank you.
All right. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Yeah, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben is out. Okay, Kwame.
Yeah, Raj.
Mm-hmm.
As for me,
Yeah.
what I'm going to go on.
Oh yeah, go on.
Even what I was going to say is I've lost my train of thought. But what all I can conclude is that these people have a diabolic plan. They have infested their way into our leadership. Try to use divide and rule tactics. The leadership against the citizens. You understand? Thinking that because of the leadership, we shall toe the line. They are joking. We own the land. We voted the leadership into place. We are going to demonstrate. We are going to start shutting down their shops. I call on the Ghanaian youth to rise up. Don't buy any of their fake products. Don't buy anything from a Nigerian. If you see them doing any ashawo on your streets, lash them. Kick them out of the neighborhood. Don't rent your houses or your shops to Nigerians. We cannot live with them anymore. These people are killing us. They are robbing us. They are turning our young kids into drug addicts, teaching our young girls prostitution, and just to chase money, just to love money. You understand? All they think about these days is money. They don't think about hard work. I rest my case, Rash. So I say to the Ghanaian youth,
Right,
rise up. Don't tolerate these Nigerians anymore.
All right, thank you very much. Madam Stella.
Yeah, okay. My little advice I will give it to the Igbo king. Wherever he buy his land, he should prepare it very fast and give and tell the people to give her money back. Else, that land, he will lose the land and he will lose the money because they are not gonna live in Ghana. We're gonna sack all of them. We're gonna deport all of them. He and his goats away from Ghana. We don't need them. We don't need their money. We don't need everything because how they look down on Ghanaians, the same way we look down on them. If they are hard worker people, they should go to their country, Nigeria. Chinebo is waiting for them to help Chinebo to build their economy. So they should leave, they should pack everything and they should go into the hell. Or if they don't know where to go, the sea is there. They should go and find a place there. But there is no place in Ghana. We are not welcome them and we are sick of tired of them. They should go into hell.
All right. All right. Nana Kwame, is it Despite?
Destiny, boss.
Destiny,
Many of the Americans said, Nigeria for Mukuru. Period. There was a moment in Akko. Demonstration was some way in the hard demonstration. We in a Ghana and Kebab in the movie. Quasem Nasa Fem. The made the American on your Mukuru. We never say, as if we can't near Casa one jaggy away and was with Janos and the ground within some money. Bia. Women are Mukum. Period. You see, next 4 years, the club might be unity. Abekase, you talk about man of a Nigeria for Nanke, didn't you ever? A bit of print it about 12 money per crop. No, Pamo, Mamma. Cause me a be for me.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So we'll call it a day, and the next live will be probably will be in a few days' time. I'll do a community post on that, and once again, I'll give the opportunity for others to come and share their views on what's trending, what's going on, and all that. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until next time, peace
All
out.
right. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.